For y'all, I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code SPEAKEASY today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Yay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Speakeasy for the last time in 2025. Dang. Look, we got a great show for you today. I'm the large human being standing behind the bar, nicknamed Care Bear, Kieran Hickey Simple, and I am joined here today with two gentlemen who played in the National Football League and are ready to break down the game like no one else you will watch on your computer, your mobile phone, or your television screen today. Let's go ahead and get it started. Introducing first the man that created this show, wearing all green, a disgusting shade of green. It reminds me of the Philadelphia Eagles. He played for them for some years. He got 6 snaps in a game, which LaShawn McCoy had 155 yards. Emmanuel Acho in the building.
What's up with it, Care Bear? That was about as disrespectful as Matthew Stafford's performance today.
Oh, wow.
So at least we've seen worse than you. Let's make it a good show. Y'all could be watching anybody. You're hanging with us. We do not take it for granted. If it's your first time in the Speakeasy, make sure you come back. Let's get it popping.
Yeah, no, Matthew Stafford's performance was really, really rough out there. And also, linebackers in the National Football League were having a really rough time tackling the next guy here in the Speakeasy. I'm talking about one of the shiftiest gentlemen to ever put on an NFL uniform, the Philadelphia Eagles all-time leading rusher, and you know, the most out-of-pocket person here in the Speakeasy. LaShawn Shady McCoy. How we doing today?
Wait,
that's true?
The most out-of-pocket. Yo, our off-camera conversation.
Oh, man.
Are the craziest thing you will have ever heard in your life.
Want to know.
Happy to be here, baby. Happy to be here, man.
2-5 in the building.
Happy to be here, man.
Also joining us, Social Train.
Wow. I'll do my own damn introduction. What's good, Speakeasy family? What's happening? Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Social Train in the building.
Social Train.
We have a lot of crazy conversations. Shady's responsible for most of them, but I'm ready to have a good final show in 2025. Forget Care Bear. He stinks.
Let's get
he stinks. He stinks. He stinks. Stink Bear.
Anyway, enough of that. We have a show to do, ladies and gentlemen.
Do it then.
We got to start off by talking about what went down on Monday Night Football as the Los Angeles Rams came up short on the road against the Atlanta Falcons due to a bad performance by Matthew Stafford. 3 interceptions on the day. And fellas, Matthew Stafford has now tied Brett Favre for the most pick sixes in NFL history. I cannot believe this is a stat, given the fact that this man is the MVP favorite coming into this game today. And that's the question for you guys. Did Matthew Stafford play his way out of the Most Valuable Player award this year?
Absolutely. I'm going to be honest. As an MVP voter, right now we have to look at things with a very, very keen eye, and we have to look at things from week to week. Matthew Stafford sold this game. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. There were turnovers going back the other way that got called back, by the way. He sold this game. He sold the Carolina Panthers game. Now, Matthew Stafford has been elite throughout the course of the season, but I would suggest you cannot overlook the games that he has sold. Elite numbers by Matthew Stafford, but you also have to remember the second-tier person coming into this game was Drake May. Drake May's coming off the heels of a 5-touchdown game. 19 of 21. I understand it was against the Jets. I completely understand that. But Matthew Stafford has sold a couple games for his team this season. I also remind you, while Matthew Stafford has been phenomenal, you have to start to add in context as well. Who has Matthew Stafford done it with? He's done it with Devontae Adams the majority of the season, Puka Nacua the majority of the season. You start talking about Drake May. Who's Drake May done it with? A rookie Kyle Williams, an older but still good Stephon Diggs, top 25 in receiving yards. So when you really think about it in totality, Matthew Stafford has moved into second tier in this MVP conversation because of the games that he himself has to take ownership for losing.
Time. Flag on the play. Challenge flag. What are we talking
Go
about?
ahead.
So hold up for a second. Matthew Stafford sold this game?
Yeah, and the Panthers game.
Well, I'm talking about this game.
Yes, sir. Sold.
How they sold though? Because a lot of plays he had for big yards, touchdowns, the same left tackle keeps holding. Illegal precision. Well, not illegal precision. What was it? What was he in the backfield? What was that called? He had 3 of them.
Yeah, I know.
It was 2 holding and one of them was
false starts?
It wasn't false start.
no,
It was
what do you mean?
whatever it was.
Legal formation?
Illegal formation.
Yeah.
Dog, and you gonna put that on Matthew Stafford? He had 2 touchdowns called back and a bomb to Puka that was called back, and that's his fault.
Yeah.
How about we talk about the lineman number 78 or 72, whatever his number, 70 something with the stomach out that can't block the soul. That's the problem. We never want to call out other positions. Yes, like linemen, call them dudes out. Or how about the defense? Stay in your gap. Listen, they had 1 player all game. His name is Bijan Robinson. His number is number 7.
Don't talk to me about the defense.
Like, what are we talking about?
No.
Bro.
Let me challenge his challenge flag.
This ain't high school.
Here's
We
the
got a
thing.
challenge to a challenge?
The defense, don't make any mistake about it, they also gave the Rams points. The Rams scored 24 minus 3, 24 minus 7. The Rams only scored 17 points offensively. Jared Verse blocked the kick, recovered the kick, took the kick back to the house. Don't forget, Matthew Stafford missed a wide receiver on the 3rd to last play of the game that probably would have scored a touchdown if him and that wide receiver are on the same page. So just like you can extrapolate a play here and there, I can extrapolate a play here and there too. But what I will say is this, Stafford threw a couple bad interceptions. They weren't like Ed Reed caliber marvelous plays. No. Stafford threw a pick directly to Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates has been getting picks. The last 5 years in the NFL, he's been one of the best at taking the ball away. So you know to look out for him. I just cannot overlook this game on national television against the Atlanta Falcons. This was not the Houston Texans. If this was a Houston Texans defense, I'd be like, you know what, Stafford? The Texans have done worse to better. Josh Allen. But because this is the Atlanta Falcons, you stole it against them? Come on.
I understand that.
Come on.
Right? And it's going to be picks. That's part of the game.
Bad picks.
Okay, bad. Cool.
3 picks?
Cool. Bad picks. What I'm saying is, when you watch this game, bro, when you getting touchdowns called back for big games, so we talk about momentum.
Yeah, I'm here.
It's a away game. You got a bad team that's been playing good lately, right? Coaches playing for are coaching for his tender up there of being a Falcons coach. You got all these other players that look bad all year. Now they playing good. And you in Atlanta. It's loud as hell in Atlanta. So on the road, I need you to make these plays. So they making these plays and then they called back because the same backup tackle has been in the game for a long period of time. He's like 10 years or so. How they all on you, dog? How every flag is on you? Touchdowns called back? This ain't high school, little hairy high school where you get a long run, you get a touchdown, flag on the play. Huh? It's the pros. And we want to blame Stafford because it's easy to blame Stafford.
Well, what are we blaming him for? I'm only blaming him for the picks. I'm not blaming him for the lack of touchdowns.
But I'm saying he had a bad game, right? Okay.
Because of 3 picks. Even if he throws 4 touchdowns, he still threw 3 picks.
But what I'm saying, that's football. It ain't always going to be 400 yards and 4 touchdowns and that's it. It's going to be games where I'm going to have 3 picks, I'm going to have 2 touchdowns.
And if you're
I'm going to need time to come back and win, but I need my teammates to carry me.
Shady, if you're going to be the MVP, of course this is football, but if we're having MVP conversations, the MVP should be immune to these 3-4 pick games. Again, Drake May's the competition here, right? I don't think Drake May has a 3 interception game. Matthew Stafford has a 3 interception game right now against the Carolina Panthers, a pick in the end zone, another pick, and then a sack forced fumble that went the other way for a touchdown. Like, this is just forget stats, this is what the tape has suggested. We watched this game together. You sitting right here next to me. You saw Matthew Stafford miss that pass to that wide receiver. You saw it. So if you don't want to talk stats, let's talk about what we saw. Then if you want to talk stats, we saw the 3
whose
picks.
fault was it, though? See, that's another example I'm talking about. So we see Matthew Stafford throw the ball, the receiver don't get the ball, and you blaming Stafford.
That's a miscommunication, quarterback and receiver.
It's the wide receiver.
I'm not in their meeting room. I'm not going to blatantly blame them.
I don't care what meeting you in.
I'm not going to blame them.
It's obvious. Listen,
here it is.
He's throwing the ball
It's
to
obvious.
a spot. Now, real talk, quarterbacks always talk. I'll tell you this right here. Whatever they did all week in practice on that same play, Stafford is throwing it to that spot. The quarterback is taught that. So the wide receiver must say, damn, I can score. I'm going to keep this thing skinny. And Stafford like, nah, bring it to the sideline. We're kicking a field goal. I'm going to tell you the truth. Look. What I ain't going to do is make no excuses. They lost, and Matthew Stafford didn't play well. He did not.
Correct. That's it.
But that's football. You have bad games. And if you're having a bad game, I need my teammates to carry me. And when I'm saying carry me, I ain't saying make all the plays.
Yeah.
I'm saying left tackle. Stop holding.
Yeah.
I'm throwing dots and touchdown passes to come at dudes like Acho so he stop hating on me. And I can't because you getting hold calls.
Can I jump in here?
Please
I hope
do.
I hope
Please
this is my
do.
problem.
Well,
right?
go ahead and jump there.
I understand tonight.
Jump bear.
I'm not making
Jump bear,
any
go ahead and jump.
excuses.
He
Not
ain't
making
jumping.
any excuses for Matthew Stafford tonight. Tonight was his worst game of the season. He threw 3 interceptions against the 2 NFC South teams that they have losses to against them, and then against the Carolina Panthers, he has 5 picks. The rest of the season, he has 3 interceptions.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank
want to
you.
like this. This is about the MVP conversation. I'm not punishing Matthew Stafford, and I understand the timing is bad. This point of the season, you're fighting for that number 1 seed, but you're already a playoff team. Everyone knows that you're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, regardless of where you're playing. I'm not throwing him out of the MVP conversation when his grades have been A+, 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 D.
Thank you.
A+, 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 F.
Yes.
Like
I'm taking that.
Compare
Ah,
that to
yes,
a
go
Drake
coming
May.
up.
Drake May will have like a B+, 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 A, B+, B,
D,
C,
But here's my
D.
question. Can I get time?
Come on,
Damn.
man.
Can I get time?
You get time?
Can I get
Go
time?
ahead. Half or full?
Let me get a half.
Okay, half is cool.
Would you rather have a B at Harvard or an A+ at ITT Tech?
I want an A+ anywhere.
The
Wait,
fact
wait.
is, Drake May's giving you these B+ performances, if
Yeah.
you will, with Kyle Williams, with
Yeah,
Travion
that's
Henderson,
true.
with Ramondre Stevenson, with Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Like there is
Diggs.
Puka Nacua. I'm saying the whole roster, not that he's bad. There's Puka Nacua. There's Devontae Adams, a
Yeah.
first ballot Hall of Famer in Devontae Adams, and an All-Pro right now in Puka Nacua. So you also have to add context. I also will not ignore the fact that you said A+, 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 D. Every game is 6% of the season, 17 games in a season.
Of course.
So if Matthew Stafford has 2 failing games, and you really could argue that Panthers game was just as bad, if not worse, than this Rams game. Panthers game, he threw a pick in the end zone. Panthers game, sack force fumble going in. Like, you could make an argument that was just as bad. If you have 2 failing games, that's 12% of your grade for the season. So off GP, 2 failing games, instantly, at best, you're now in the B+, A-
I don't
territory.
think that takes in a 17-game season. I can't say that it takes you out because you're performing above average for your entire career. This entire season, this has been his best season that he's had statistically.
Yeah.
Actually, whenever you're watching, it's been one of the better seasons of his entire career. I'm not just throwing that all away because of 2 games.
Not away.
Like,
He's not out the race, but is it not fair to move him to second? Ain't nobody saying like Matthew Stafford is out the MVP conversation. No.
Yeah.
All we're saying is of the best of the best of the best of the best this season, he's now just having the second best season instead of the best season. Going into this game, I don't know if I would have said Bijan Robinson was a All-Pro. I might have said Christian McCaffrey was an All-Pro, and I might have said Jonathan Taylor was an All-Pro. Now, after this game, Bijan Robinson probably a first-team All-Pro, and maybe CMC second or CMC first, Bijan second. Because one game is 6% of your grade, and when it's this close, remember, Jonathan Taylor was in MVP conversations this season.
Yeah.
And then after 3, 4, 5 games, it's like, oh, you know what? He might not even be All-Pro. So one game just matters. That's
I
one
hear
game
you that
can
the
really
one game
move
matters, but also to say he could go out there next week against the Cardinals and throw 5 touchdowns. He ends the season with 47 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. And we're going to look at Matthew Stafford at 37 years of age. After having half of his career ruined by playing with the Detroit Lions and say, you know what? Sorry, bud. We're giving it to the guy in New England that, doesn't have nearly the numbers that you do. I understand
That's
he
tough,
doesn't have
man.
the help that he does, but you still had to go out there and do it. You still had to go out there and have 3 games or more with 4 touchdown passes or more.
Yep.
You had to go out there and perform well. I'm not making any excuses for him tonight. He had an awful game tonight. It was terrible. It was one of his 2 worst games of the entire season. But that hasn't been what we have seen out of Matthew Stafford week in and week out.
Not at all. Not at all. And again, this isn't like Matthew Stafford has fallen to the pits of hell. He's just in the clouds instead of in heaven on the throne. That's all I'm saying is like Matthew Stafford is still having one of the most unbelievable seasons that we have ever seen.
I just think
it's also, here's what else matters. Who's he struggled against? That also matters. If he would have struggled against like the Houston Texans, the Philadelphia Eagles, ain't nobody raising hell. What did he do against the Eagles? He had 2 touchdowns a pick.
2 touchdowns
Ain't nobody
a pick.
raising hell. You struggle against the number 1 defense, number 2 defense in football. Hey, bruh, it's all good. You struggle. I think the Falcons have won 1 out of their last 8 games. And their defense has not been elite like we thought they were at the beginning of the season. Panthers defense is good. They're good. Shout out to them boys. J.C. Horn, Derek Brown, Mike Jackson. Shout out to them boys. But like, this was not Derek Stingley, Kamari Lassiter, Daniil Hunter, Will Anderson. This was not that.
AJ Terrell
It was
over
not
there.
that.
Well,
AJ Terrell was over there for sure.
I'll also say this though too. For me, I'm not the MVP voter. You are, so I guess we're gonna have to see what your opinion is at the end of the season whenever we find out who that MVP is. But for me, My criteria is I'm going to judge you more for the big games or the good games that you had more than the bad games. If there's far more, if it's a 4-to-1 ratio, good games to bad games. And also against some of the better teams that they played this year, he's the same guy that has 7 touchdowns in 2 games against the 49ers this year. He's the same guy that played well a couple of weeks ago against the Detroit Lions. He has had good games and big games as well this season. It sucks that we saw what we saw tonight. If they come back and win, maybe we're not even having this conversation, but it is what it is.
But the other reason, like, I love that we got to watch this game together because so much of the context matters. We got to see, like, these picks weren't tip picks. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't like, unlucky picks. It's just bad plays. It happens.
Yeah,
it happens. Even that touchdown, I'm glad we saw it. His second touchdown was a now screen.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to sit
true.
here and jump for joy, but he threw 2 touchdowns, Acho.
Hold
it
on.
was a now screen.
See,
but then to Shady's point,
on, man.
he threw a ball that hit Tutu Atwell in the hands. Tutu, you got to catch that.
Earlier
Like,
on that
I
drive
love
with the screen, though, he also hit Puka in the hand on a bomb, a dime,
Yes.
and he got called back as a holding.
Two of them.
Correct.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, I'm glad we got to watch this game together because full context. Remember, I think he had a sack force fumble that was scooped and
True.
went the other way.
That's true.
And then there was another, I think, like a offside or some random call that didn't really have impact on the legitimacy of the play, and that call back. Stafford would have had a pick 6 and a fumble 6. We got to watch this game together. And in watching this game together, we truly got to say, you know what? This one's on Stafford. But not that big a deal, right? In the grand scheme of things, not that big a deal. To Rams fans, it's a big deal. Rams no longer going to be in control of the 1 seed because of those 2 losses.
Yeah.
You lost to the Panthers, you lost to the Falcons. 1 seed is now out the window. Now it's between the Niners and the Seahawks. We also got 49er Kendrick Bourne joining the show in literally a minute or 2 minutes from now. So Kendrick Bourne will be joining the show in a matter of moments, but keep going.
Yeah, last thing I wanted to ask you, though, too, would you say that this situation is what it is now because you have multiple games now where Matthew Stafford was in part largely due to, like, he was largely the reason for them losing those games. Whereas Drake May, we haven't had situations this year where we're like saying, hey, Drake May really went out there and lost this game. Other than maybe the Bills game, they couldn't get their offense going after a hot start. But, like, would you say that that's the real reason? Is the MVP is the reason why you lost games?
Yes. The other thing you have to consider is this. If we want to say that players matter, you have to take into account Devontae Adams wasn't there today. Matthew Stafford struggled. Imagine if Matthew Stafford had to play a whole season without Devontae Adams and without Puka, because that's what Drake May is doing. Like, Drake May is playing his whole season with Kyle Williams. He's a rookie as his number 2. Not a Hall of Famer is your number 2. A rookie is your number 2. And so all I'm suggesting is, like, we know players matter, because imagine what would have happened if you moved Devontae the whole season. You can't. No need to do that. But we just have to add context. And the context suggests, at this point in time, I think Matthew Stafford and Drake May seasons have been relatively equal. Difference is Drake May, I think, is still in contention for like a 2 seed. He's going to win his division. That matters. All of these things matter. I'm glad we got to sit here and watch it together.
No, it was impressive. And now, speaking of impressive, we're joined here.
Hey,
San Francisco 49ers wide receiver.
We got Kendrick Bourne in the building. We got Kendrick Bourne in the building.
Oh, he got the Super Bowl shirt on. He ready. Okay.
First and foremost, KB, tell us this. You just saw the Rams game. What were your thoughts watching a division opponent take a L?
Nah, it's always lit, man. Shout out to the Falcons. Appreciate them boys. I thought Puka made that crazy catch. I was like, oh my goodness. But hey, man, them boys held it down. Bijan out there running that ball. Hey, man, but it's always good to see a division rival go down. Hey, but it's a lot of football left, so ain't gonna speak too soon. You never know, we might run into them boys. But that was a good game.
Hey, let's talk about you for a moment yesterday, bro. You went viral in the midst of the broadcast because they talked about how you hit a $500,000 bonus when you hit 500 receiving yards. And they said you need 52 more receiving yards to hit another $500,000 bonus because your wife is expensive. Those were your words, not mine.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. I like that, though.
You like that?
I'm telling you. Hey, wifey came home. She like, hey, what you talking about? I was like, hey, babe, I'm just keeping it real. I got to keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to go out there and work. But I was trolling her today on Instagram. I responded to her little comment. I did a post today about buying some property. So I've been making the right moves. They've been going crazy. They put a Rolls Royce online. Said I bought that just now, but I bought that a while ago. But you know how the internet goes.
Hold on. You don't just come to Speakeasy and stunt like that.
Oh, he's on the fly. Oh, no, he ain't.
You see how he did that?
That's a big flex, though.
That was.
That old thing?
Oh, that little old.
Yeah, that been a little while ago, but that was
that's a plan. That's a plan.
Look,
tip.
we
I
got
like
it right
that.
there. Look,
That's it right there.
that's the one right there.
That's it right there. I got that
Crazy.
little thing. I bought that a while ago.
Hey,
45
so
weeks
well,
old.
that's about Valentine's Day.
So you got another one to get though. 250.
Yeah,
250 for what is that? What is it? Some more catches or yards?
yards. He get the 600
yards,
receiving
yards.
yards. He get another 500.
All right, now my last year I played with Brady, right? True gangster though. All right. It was dudes. We was already in the playoffs. It was already set. It was in Tampa Bay, and they said, "Yo, Tom said, who else needs incentives?" You know what I mean? He's asking Mike Evans needed some, right? AB, Grump. And don't you know they made sure everybody got it? So my question to you is, now Brock Purdy, you got your paper. You got your paper.
Brock paid.
Right?
60 million. He paid.
Can you holler at him like, yo, I need...
Hey, no, facts, bro. So Brock is super cool, man. And his motto, what he been doing, Dougie and dancing, being relaxed, having fun, it's the perfect time for me to, it's a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where the game is.
Yeah, that's
if
facts.
we up and we cooking, I'm like, I just need 49. The perfect number, 49er.
Right, now I feel that.
Hey.
And so now he be showing love. Brock's super cool. When I needed 18 yards, he was like, I'm going to get that to you.
Yeah.
And it took a while. So try to make it happen within the game. It'd be cool. I don't try to do too much, but just be cool. But I do be whispering it like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? What I look like on this route? Was I open? Was
Hey,
I...
but look, what about this though? How about the wide receivers, right? Like, yo, because sometimes, like, the main, like, it's decoys to get some dudes open. Do you ever like, yo, bro, like, or y'all don't really do that?
Nah, not too crazy, but I be whispering to his ear like when we looking at the iPad, like, hey, what did you see on this? I feel like I was open. Brock be open to it. He'll listen and he'll tell me what he think and what he saw. So, but I'm always whispering it, bro, because we got a good locker room. We got a strong locker room. We know we having fun right now, so the energy is perfect. So it's times for me to like whisper it in there without it being too much commotion. You don't ever want it to become a problem.
Facts.
You just want to do it at the right time. So it's the right time because we winning, we balling. So I'll be whispering it, dog. I'm
Hey,
always on that.
Let me ask you this, though. Speaking of the locker room, you went to the Super Bowl with the Niners in 2019. Y'all got a squad again that isn't as talented on paper, but looks as talented on the field. What's the biggest difference between that 2019 Super Bowl team you were a part of and this Niners team?
I can know that.
Man.
The quarterback.
Hey.
Hold on, let him talk.
Let the man speak.
My bad. Because Jimmy G's hot garbage.
Hey!
My fault. My bad. That's me.
Nah, Shady do got a point. Quarterback play is lit. I was with Jimmy Garoppolo, played great. We just didn't finish it out. But Brock is a different monster, man. Like, I've never experienced a quarterback like this. The scrambling, I'm learning how to play with him still. It's been a couple weeks I've been with him, but the scramble drill is just elite. That's the new wave of the quarterback. Scrambling, making plays, 2 rushing touchdowns, throwing for some. So I think he's the power, but I think it's also the energy. It's how we connect. You know what I'm saying? People understanding that there's opportunity out here to make your name.
Yeah.
Big players going down. This is where other players be created.
Yeah.
So are you ready for the moment? Are you not? And I think a lot of us are understanding it in our mind. Hey, this is my moment. If I can seize this moment, then it's going to be good for my career, my life. And then that breeds winning. So I think that's what's been powerful so far.
Hey, bro, talk to me about your offense, because some offenses like the Rams offense, Puka finna eat, Devontae finna eat, that's it. Y'all's offense, it almost feels like whoever dominates within the scheme gonna eat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like yesterday, coming out of halftime, you had that 25-yard gain, and it was like, okay, it's KB's time. JJ at the end of the game, 41-yard touchdown. It's his time. But JJ only had 4 receiving yards in the first half. Talk to me about like how the offense allows everybody to eat, and what does Shanahan say before games?
Yeah, that's a great question. So it's really just the system. You never know where it's going to go to. One day it can be George Kittle's week. One day it can be my week, 142. That was so random to me, but it's understanding the system. It's understanding your role. I think that's what we do a good job of as a whole. Is like, or I might not touch it in the first half, but you better not fall asleep because you're going to win the game like JJ did. So I think we got a good group of guys that have that mentality, but it's ultimately Kyle Shanahan in the scheme. Clay Kubiak, them boys drawing it up.
they do.
So when we in there on Wednesday, you looking at the board like, oh yeah, that's definitely might happen.
Yeah.
And then you look right here like, I might not touch it right here. But a lot of the times you just don't know where it's gonna go. But they planning and they watching film, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I love the coaching staff. They watching film and they putting us in the best position.
Break this one down for me. I was rewatching the game. I talked about it. On the touchdown to JJ, y'all had Tungus run a spot route right in front of that linebacker, TJ Edwards. He got a little nosy. JJ gets behind him. Was that intentional?
In the middle.
Exactly. Was that something that Shanahan said during the week? week on the sideline at halftime? Was it coincidence? Like, teach the audience watching about that moment in that game-winning play.
So Brock is really controlling that whole play. He's controlling them with his eyes. He knows what he's reading. He knows where he's looking. So he's setting it all up. You know, he don't just go straight look to JJ. He has to look at the stop route, the sit route. He has to keep his body demeanor in the right position to where the backer don't flow over. Because they played two. They played cover two. So JJ got to get his depth. He did a good job of getting over the backers. And Brock throws a great pass of that touch ball just in that cover two seam. But he's going across. So it's really Brock, but it's Kyle putting it all together. Getting Brock in position to, when we call this play, you look here, you see this, and if it's sometimes it's man zone, so we'll have a man side, zone side. Brock will read it and he'll read it out. So if they go zone, we got to answer for everything, and that's why Brock's playing at a high level because he's reading it right.
And it's crazy, hear him talk like you play the way you talk. You know what I mean? Upbeat. You know what I'm saying? I love that though. So earlier today, I was talking to Frank Gore. That's one of my best friends. We was talking about the shot team. And he said, it looks like, and you can speak on it, it looks like the team's chemistry and confidence. You guys got so many guys out. You know what I'm saying? Like, before this year started, nobody thought that the Niners would be like the old Niners. And y'all are. Can you talk about this, like the confidence of the team, especially the offense? Like, where's that come from? Because Brock's kind of like quiet, it seems like.
No, it's been, that's a great question. And we talk about handshakes all the time, bro. You know, there's something about handshakes that means something. So for me personally in my career, I've always tried to connect with guys. How do I learn somebody off the field? How do I understand them? And to where it grows, your relationship just grows. So when we see each other every day, bro, I know how you operate. I know how you think, and we're connected, bro. So I can talk to you a certain way. And handshakes, it just shows that connection. It just shows. So a lot of our guys, even in the quarterback room, we're connected. We having fun. We high-fiving. And I think that's the chemistry you want to see. So when you see guys out there not trying to do nothing, be connected, it never really flows. So I think that's just something that comes to my mind that you asked, Shady, because when you see guys handshaking, you got a handshake with every single person, there's something connected here. So I think that chemistry is huge. And then you see Brock. He's relaxed, bro. The boy dunking every time, dog. And like you said, he wasn't really being like that a couple years back, but he's more poised. He understands what he's doing and he having fun. So it's more dangerous than it's ever been, dog. And you know my energy, I'm dancing all the time. I'm floating around. So I understand my role. We got guys like DeMarcus Robinson. We some vets.
D-Rock, my boy. D-Rock.
Hey, you know that boy. So, it's just a lot of love in the building, man. I said it when I broke down the team the other night. It's just love. You can feel the connection. We playing for each other. And that's the power. You can go far when you playing like that.
Kendrick, I think here in the Speakeasy, we're the number one supporters of the Kyle Shanahan Coach of the Year movement. Acho did start it, but I wanted to ask you, out of all the play callers you've had, what makes Kyle Shanahan so different? I think play callers have different tools and skill sets. Is it scheme or is it sequencing with him?
It's both. So when he's installing, it's crazy. Like you see the screen to Christian McCaffrey for 18 yards. We running fake keeper left, going back right to run a screen. It's almost like, bro, the defense looking at so much. They out there like, hey, where is it going? So he knows how to put the pieces together, like having CMC run routes. Sometimes, running the ball, obviously, but then having them on screens. Sometimes having tight end on screens, having Ricky on screens. It's just, we're all doing the same thing. You just never know who the guy gonna be. So it's kind of like, it's like, he putting makeup on, but he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't showing, I don't know, bro. It's like crazy, bro. So we all running the same things, just different persons doing it.
Settle this debate, because I've been fighting for my life. I take Kyle Shanahan over Sean McVay. I do.
What's he going to say?
I do.
Time out, real quick.
What you think he's going to say?
Yeah.
He's an honest man.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking Shanahan.
He got playing time to do this weekend. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Anyway,
hold on.
Okay.
Can you tell us why?
But Sean is under Kyle's tree, so that's why Shanahan always the top dog.
What's he going to say? He played for not. What's he going to say? No, I want the other coach. That didn't make sense. Okay, cool. I'm gonna let him go.
Go ahead,
the boss man.
Go ahead,
I'm
Shady.
gonna though. Christian McCaffrey though. That's my young boy though.
Yep.
Talk about him though, because what people don't know is he is nice and all that, but he works extremely hard. Put the fans that's in the chat. Let them know who he is and what's he about.
No, it's been amazing. So I had my first tenure with the Niners a couple years ago, came back. I wasn't with CMC my first tenure here. So then coming back, learning him, being around him, I'm like, bro, this is different. So just my experience of learning to be able to pick his brain, see how he works and see how he does treatment, see how he thinks, bro. Like he always gives us motivational speeches at Saturday night. We do like a walkthrough at the end with just players and he always talks to us, man, but you can tell his mentality. I've never seen somebody more focused than this man ever, dog. So he really got a vision for what he wants in his career, but his team is team like oriented though. It ain't just selfish. It's like how do I work my goals into what the team wants and. He's special, bro. So he makes you want to block for him differently, man. And it's special. There's no complaining, no this or that. It's just, hey, let's work. We're going to earn it. Even when we up by 15 points, let's keep going. He's that mentality.
Hey, I got a couple more for you, bro. The moment you find out George Kittle's inactive, what's going through your head? Are you like, oh, I'm finna get active then? Like what's going through your mind the moment you find out, oh, Kittle's down? What's going through your mind?
Kittle, you cool?
I'm telling you, it's the same thing. You know, your opportunity. Are we ready for the op? Have I been preparing all week like I'm the starter? And I think that's what we do a good job of as a group. I'm the starter. You never know what's going to happen. Ricky just kind of went down last Titans week, and I had to step up. It was crazy. So just always preparing like you the guy, it's been important. So when you see George down, you know, we had some Instagram trolls. I was like, man, I'm trying to get the ball, man, get locked up on purpose. So he go to the second read. But when you got ballers and their first reads and they're down, you know you're going to get some more opportunities. So you don't ever want somebody to go down. We need everybody. But we do got the right guys, and we got good depth on the team to where you know, hey, you're going to get some ops today.
Answer me this one. I got two more for you, but answer this one first. This for Niners fans. Why can this Niners team win a Super Bowl?
Good question.
Because we're poised. We're ready for the moment. That's what matters. We've been playing in prime time the last 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks in a row, and we show up every time when the lights is on. So if we can play like we play when the lights is on like that, that's what it is. That's what the whole playoffs is about. It's the moment. And I think we've been seizing every moment. So to be on a 5-game win streak has been powerful. We just got to keep that momentum, keep believing in each other, bruh, and never doubting. You know, they already got the story written where we lost everybody, but that's low-key been Trump for the last whole year. So we can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't use that as an excuse in the building. So I think we've been doing a good job of just believing in who we are, and that's why it gives us a chance.
Last one for you, bro. The biggest mystery in all of sports is Brandon Ayuk. The biggest mystery. I mean, he holds out to get paper, gets his paper. We ain't seen him. Video of him like speeding past the stadium. You in the wideout room. When's the last time you seen BA?
Man, it's crazy. So my last year here, I was with BA his rookie year, COVID, and we had a good relationship, man. It was great. And so when I came back, I saw him a little bit when I first got in the building. I missed week 1, and I saw him a little bit, so I didn't really know what was going on. I was just pouring into him like, hey, man, how you doing? Seeing him in the sauna sometimes, rehabbing. And then it kind of, all the things happened. And so, you know, he's kind of MIA too within the building, man. So it's been tough. I've been praying for him, man, because I know how tough it is. You know, when you chasing certain things and what you gain. So it's concerning. It's very concerning. So all I can really do is pray for him.
Have you seen him in the last 2 months? Because Shanahan said he ain't seen him in a month and a half.
Yeah. We ain't seen him. Damn. We all seen him in the car speeding.
hey, pray for the brother like you doing.
Real talk.
I got one question for you though.
Go ahead, Dubai.
When I say this word, right, or this team, tell me what you feel about them. The Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, man.
They might meet up though.
They could.
Hey, we might meet up. Real talk.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a crazy one too. I think about Debo when Debo was trolling, bro. I know they ready to see us. And Debo not even here no more, but that was a crazy time.
But they would get home field advantage.
They could. They beat the Seahawks. They get home field advantage. They lose. They could see the Eagles round 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, I mean, I know history don't always repeat itself.
It don't.
But a lot of times it does.
It do.
And I want y'all to win, you know, so they get home for the advantage. But if y'all don't, the last time the Niners came to Philadelphia,
what happened?
You can read about it.
Hey, chill out.
You can read about it.
Chill out, bro.
You know what I mean? Well,
hey, somebody on the sideline.
Right.
Hey, last game, somebody on the sideline, he had Philly warm gloves on. I told the equipment, I said, tell him take them gloves off, man. What he doing, man?
Yeah,
I don't know who he was.
Stop. Nah, good luck with everything, brother. Good luck, brother.
Good luck.
Nah.
Stay healthy. Appreciate the
Thank you,
time, bro.
guys.
You be killing it on the field, off the field, bro. Best of luck to you. And get that bonus.
That's right. Get that
Let's
bonus.
go.
Hey,
Thanks,
round
fellas.
of applause,
Appreciate
please.
you
That's
guys.
KB.
Round of applause.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Round of
For
applause.
sure.
Round of applause.
For
All right,
sure.
KB, we'll get at you, bro.
See you guys.
Solid,
Yes, sir.
solid cat right there, man. I like
Yeah,
it.
real talk. I like that. I like
That was
I like
great
that.
energy, though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he plays like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some dudes this play got that personality. Some guys just play good with no personality. I like what he got going on.
Facts. Care Bear,
man.
get us back on track, please.
But moving forward, we got to talk about the big matchup happening this week. Lamar Jackson, questionable status as it stands right now. We heard from John Harbaugh about whether he's going to play in Sunday night's game against the Steelers for a playoff berth in the AFC North title. I'll let you guys listen to what John Harbaugh had to say about this.
Yeah, well, it's to be determined. You know, I mean, still he's coming off a very serious injury, and he's working at it. Saw him in here today working at it. So I think we'll know a lot more on Wednesday.
Fellas, Snoop Huntley's looked pretty good in backup duty. Do you think the Ravens should rock with Lamar Jackson or Snoop Huntley if they have the opportunity?
Or the high hand.
Yeah, or the high hand, yeah, on Sunday.
It's crazy because this question has legitimacy. There's merit to this question.
Oh, man.
Lamar Jackson has a bad back. So if Lamar Jackson goes in there and tweaks his back again, now all of a sudden you're thrusting Snoop Huntley into a game that Snoop Huntley didn't mentally prepare for. When you're not prepared to be the starter, mentally you exhale. It's like when you're driving in a car and you shotgun versus when you actually the driver. You know, like if you're riding a shotgun, sometimes you'll get to a location and you'll be like, yo, how we even get there? But if you're really driving that whip, you got to know when to turn right, when to stop, when to brake, when to do all these things. I think if Lamar is healthy, you got to go with Lamar because you got to ride with the horse that brung you. You live by Lamar, you die by Lamar. So if he's healthy, you go with Lamar. But there is legitimacy to this question.
I don't think there's no legitimacy to this question at all. I don't. Let me just figure this thing out real quick. The two-time MVP is available to play. And we got one game for the division. And you tell me it's a question mark if we're going to play Lamar Jackson? I mean, I just want to know, is that the question before I answer?
That's the question.
Man.
He's not healthy, though.
Man,
Not fully
listen,
healthy.
him at 70% is still the best quarterback on the team. Lamar Jackson?
You sure you agree with that?
If you a defensive coordinator and you like, damn, I can go against Huntley or I can go 70% Lamar Jackson, what you think he going to pick? You know what?
Shady.
Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves here,
We're
right?
not, though. We're not.
And when we having a real conversation, it's not kept as a real conversation. To ask a question if Lamar Jackson is available and healthy enough to play, we're not going to play him. We playing for one game for the division. It's disrespectful.
No, it sounds disrespectful until you actually consider the context. Lamar Jackson, since he returned before this injury, has been below average. I can't even call him average. He's been below average. 101 yards here, 150 yards there, 219 yards here, 170 yards there, 190 yards there, 250 yards there. Lamar Jackson has been below average since he returned. The defense was helping him win games. But, it's not like Lamar Jackson is running for 100 yards a game anymore. No, he's not passing for 300 yards a game. Absolutely not. So the fact of the matter is, there is legitimacy to asking, would we rather throw out a maligned Lamar Jackson, just throw him out there and hope for the best against Patrick Queen, TJ Watt, because TJ Watt's going to play in this game. So he'll play him as soon as necessary. TJ Watt, amongst others. Or really, I don't even view it as riding with Snoop. I view it as riding with Derrick Henry getting 40 touches. That's truly how I view it.
Why not hand the ball off with Derrick Henry if Lamar plays anyway? My thing is, when does the resume matter, though? When we speak about these quarterbacks and all these wins, because you like to put the wins as a quarterback stat, okay, so cool, let's do that. So all the wins that Lamar has accumulated all of his career, that don't matter no more? One thing Lamar does is he win games, does he not?
He does, absolutely.
Okay, so he wins games at a high clip. Two is he's one of the best players in football.
Not now. Not right. He's
Bro,
hurt. He's hurt, Shady.
Listen, I get that.
He's hurt.
And like I always tell you, I'm going to bring it again. When you're a really, really good player and you're having bad moments, eventually that good player is going to show up. And it's the vice versa for when it's a bad player playing good. Eventually he's going to go back to being bad.
Sure.
Should I give you examples? You know who I'm talking about. Your people, your boys you
Shady,
like.
he's hurt.
What I'm saying is, I'm taking Lamar Jackson hurt. Let me
ask you a question. Hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Because this might end this conversation. What are the Ravens' two most impressive wins this year? The two most impressive wins this year. I'll give y'all time to think about it.
This last game was impressive, though.
Chicago
win.
Bears win and Green Bay Packers win.
Yeah.
Who started in both of those games? Tyler Huntley. The Chicago Bears win last game, and the win against the Green Bay Packers win last game, and the win against the Chicago Bears are the two most impressive wins of the 16 games thus far that the Baltimore Ravens have played. See, those are the two most. And Huntley started both of them. So all I'm saying is there's a legitimate debate to ask ourselves if Lamar's not fully healthy. Does it make sense to start Snoop?
This is what I'm saying, though. Like, so the narrative, we're always going to do this with the quarterbacks. Every time it's the quarterbacks, it's like, we're going to praise him and all that. But last game, Derrick Henry,
36 rushes.
But you giving Tyler the win like he did that.
Nope, Shady, that's not what I said. I said the two most impressive games the Ravens have played. I didn't say the two most impressive games that the quarterbacks have played. I said the Ravens. All I'm saying is this. The Ravens can play winning football against really good teams with Snoop Huntley.
Well, listen. I'll just say this, and I'm being super respectful because Snoop, he's a solid backup.
He's a solid backup.
And every time he gets in the game, he does his job.
Yeah, that's it.
There's no way I'm going to have a conversation and we talking about real football and real life and we're going to have a chance to have Lamar Jackson, a two-time MVP, that's maybe banged up. Most everybody's banged around this time. It's the last game of the season. And he's available to play and we talking about should we play his backup?
Are you just going to completely omit what you've seen for 7 weeks from Lamar? You're just going to...
I'm going to ride with the highest paid player on my team because that's why we pay players like that. I'm going to ride with the two-time MVP. You know why? Because no matter how bad he's playing, I know he can play good.
Shady,
I'm riding with that.
If Lamar was fully healthy, I'd agree with Shady 1,000%. Just trust him. I'm just going to blindly trust that Lamar's going to be okay.
If he's playing bad, you still would trust him?
Yeah, if he's healthy, 1,000%. The fact is, I think Lamar's knees messed up. Because remember, after he missed games or something happened earlier on in the season, lower extremity injury, Ravens fans, correct me if I'm wrong. So then he came back. He hasn't been running the ball efficiently at all. And then now we know Lamar's back's messed up. So, like, you want to go against the second greatest pass rusher of the last 10 years in TJ Watt, who's going to be healthy because he ain't played last week. You want to go against him. You want to go against Jalen Ramsey, who be hitting regardless. You want to go against Patrick Queen with a bad back and a bad knee or a bad lower body. So, Shady, you're just going to omit the injury?
That's part of the game. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get injured. Man, and you know what they do? They got to lie high-price doctors that make some of that pain go away. How you know? I lived it. Yeah. So, if Lamar Jackson's hurting the back store a little bit, they're going to give him something to make that go away for a little bit. It happens all the time. But the problem is, like, for you to even, like, make that a question. We talking about Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I'm with Shady here. We're talking about
Lamar Jackson.
We're talking about Lamar Jackson. The fact that we're in the situation where in a gotta have it game at the end of the year, we're talking about one of the most highly paid quarterbacks, one of the best quarterbacks of an entire generation. Whether he should start over Tyler Huntley at the end of the year, I think it's crazy. And I think also, if you're in the position of a John Harbaugh, in the wise words of Aaron the Plumber, you absolutely have to. You absolutely have to start Lamar Jackson in this game. He's who you ride with. He's the guy that's the heart and soul of your entire offense.
I disagree. I think Derrick Henry is
currently, but Lamar's supposed to be that.
Let me ask you why. Like, do you say you have to start Lamar just because you have to? Because if you're looking at the last,
if he's healthy enough to play, you have to.
Let me answer for you.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, you want to run the ball, right?
Yeah.
With Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
That's what happened last game. He ran the ball for 200 yards, right? And you need that. Derrick is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Cool. If I got a running game and Lamar Jackson's in the game, oh, damn. Now I got to worry about Lamar. He might run. This the ability of the threat of him doing it.
Yes, sir.
Now you holding linebackers in place. You holding on outside DNs that's supposed to run you. All these things happen because Lamar is in there.
The only reason I'll push back on you is this. If I'm truly, not even if I'm, because we've been in this situation before in defensive meetings, and I've looked at Lamar Jackson the last 7 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Make him prove that he's healthy enough to run. And after he proves it, we'll adjust. But what I'm not going to do, Shady, and I've been in these defensive rooms, I'm not going to chase the ghost of Lamar Jackson. Because the ghost of Lamar Jackson is zone read. He might pull and he might go 80. But the realistic Lamar Jackson the last 8 weeks is he doesn't look healthy, y'all. So make him prove to you, TJ Watt, that he can beat you around the edge. Yeah.
Oh, and the moment so take the running. So you saying if they do any read options or anything like that, right? you know what we're gonna do? We just gonna take Derek. We're gonna worry about.
We'll keep our eyes on Lamar, absolutely. But like you can as a linebacker, you can do this. As a linebacker, when Lamar keeps it, you can sprint out there and hey, y'all on your own. Just deal with Derek, or you can tempo it out there. I'm sprinting because I know Lamar's 4'3". Emmanuel Acho is sprinting. Patrick Queen is probably sprinting.
Yeah.
This version of Patrick Queen, he'll be able to play half and half. Hey, in case Derek keeps it, I got you. Lamar, I'm going to make you prove it. Now, here's what I'm saying. All he has to do, Shady, is prove it once. Like, I'm not saying they're not going to give up 150 yards
You
for Lamar
speaking
Jackson.
for Patrick Queen. He came on the show to speak easy, and what did he tell you? What did he tell you?
Lamar Jackson's better than Josh Allen, I think? Was that the
He said Lamar will make you look silly. He'll make you look crazy.
Yeah.
That's what he said. So if he said to us, what you think in a real game, in a split second, you gotta make a decision. You don't think he thinking that? You think he's saying, let me Lamar prove it? No.
I think you at this point in time, you have to.
But that's what I just said. If Patrick Queen told us that,
Lamar was healthy.
listen what I'm saying, Listen what I'm saying. Put yourself in the game right now.
Yep.
I'm Patrick Queen. I got a lot of respect for myself. I'm a really good player. I don't want to get embarrassed on TV. We need one win to get to the playoffs, correct? To win the division.
Yeah.
You telling me he just said that Lamar Jackson is so special that he'll make you look crazy, cross you up, shake you up?
Yes.
I'm nervous to that. And I don't want that to be done to me. He said that.
Yes.
And you telling me that in a real live game, he gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna let Lamar prove that to me. I don't think he's not healthy. I'm gonna let him prove that to me.
Here's why I'm saying that. Because there have been times where you're going up against a wide receiver, and a wide receiver can run. But then there comes a point in time where the wide receiver ain't been playing that fast because he got a bad hammy, or he's just older. And rather than playing all scared, you say, hey, this guy's not the same guy. Eliminate the cushion, DB. This guy's not the same guy. Get up there and press him. Now, if you get beat for 35 yards in the first possession, you adjust. So I'm not sitting here saying that, again, Lamar's going to go for 200 yards and the Steelers are just going to be stubborn the entirety of the game. But what I'm saying is, as a defense, if you're Mike Tomlin, and Mike Tomlin is brilliant, if I'm watching Lamar Jackson these last 8 weeks, I'm not playing Lamar like he's the 2019 Lamar Jackson because he's not playing like the 20. He's not healthy enough to be the 2019 Lamar Jackson.
I don't think you take that chance. I think when the game's going fast and a split second, you gotta make a decision. I don't think that the defender's saying that. I don't think so. But I didn't play defense. I'm just saying, when you got somebody that good, you're not even taking a chance.
But even like this, Shady,
taking a chance.
like this, even because forget the defender part. And again, you've sat in offense meetings, I've sat in defense meetings. Schematically, on 3rd and 6 or less, typically I'm calling one hole. We're playing man across the board. We have a free safety. We have a linebacker who's a hole player, and he's looking to help on anybody. Mm-hmm. You don't do that versus Lamar Jackson. Versus Lamar Jackson, you call one. Bingo.
Okay.
You call one spy. So, hey, everybody, y'all on your own. In linebacker, you're not helping nobody. You're spying. And in fact, one linebacker guards tight end, another linebacker, you guard running back, safety. I'm going to make you the spy player. But
not this game, all right?
But this game, I might say, hey, linebacker, you spy him. I might say, hey, Patrick Queen, I think you can take Lamar Jackson. Right. I'm saying schematically there's differences. But again, Shady, what I'm saying, like sometimes we be arguing, I'm like, I'm not even making stuff up. Lamar Jackson, the last 8 weeks, I don't think he's rushed for 50 yards.
Well, what I'm telling you,
like Shady, he doesn't even run
it's not
anymore.
about that. It's still the possibility he can do it.
But I don't know that he can. He just has.
So you don't know that he can, but you take that chance.
A player that's super explosive. I look at it like let's say the Dolphins, right?
Yep.
It was a point where Tyreek Hill wasn't going off over the top every other play. But you telling me he went 6 games with not going for 100 yards, he's not looking explosive. You think the defense said, oh, you know what? Hey, let him prove it to us. You think they still going to have a safety over top or no?
Use context. Tyreek Hill wasn't going over the top because his quarterback was weak.
That
matters. It wasn't the Tyreek Hill issue.
What I'm saying is the way you go play the team, quarterback or not, how you playing them though. Because even when Tua wasn't playing great, you still in your head, oh damn, he can do that. But or you a D-back guarding Tyreek Hill. You're not saying, you know what, the last 6 weeks he ain't been looking like this. So I'm not threatened by him going deep. Past me.
But here's what I will say, because there's a real life example. When the Colts brought in Phillip Rivers, what did defenses say? Forget the cushion. Phillip can't throw the ball 35 yards.
It's not the same.
But it is the same, because what I'm saying is
he ain't playing. Hold up, bro. We gonna use Phillip. He ain't even playing in like 5 years. What I'm saying is
your Tyreek Hill argument is this: Tyreek Hill didn't get slower. I'm suggesting Lamar is running and moving slower because he's hurt. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna find out. I think I might. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What time was it? Monday.
Yeah.
Any coordinators I know up is late. There's no way that a real D coordinator is going to give you that message because we think he's hurt or you going to play him the same way. That's like I'm thinking about me. All right. Well, I'm thinking. So if there's years where let's say I'm having a bad year, a defense is going to play me like.
But
'cause
Shady, I'm not saying it right because you keep saying bad year. It's not about a bad year. It's about the fact that he's hurt. You acting like I'm just saying Lamar just like playing. If Lamar's just playing bad, I don't care.
But I'm saying when you saying he's hurt, like man, you don't know how hurt he really is. He missed the game.
But the tape,
right?
forget the back. Care Bear, legitimately pull up the numbers. Forget the back. And the only reason I'm bringing up numbers now is because like Shady, even
That's
rushing
a bad year.
attempts, like it's not even about like the back. He rushing. Hold on. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Rushing yards since October 30th. 14 rushing yards, 36 rushing yards, 10 rushing yards, 11 rushing yards, 27 rushing yards, 43 rushing yards, 26 rushing yards, 7 rushing yards. This is Lamar Jackson we're talking about.
So all
He
these
hasn't
teams
surpassed 50 rushing yards since the first game of the season.
Cool. So all these teams are hurt. I'm asking you, do you think, you know what, now he's not rushing the ball so well, right? We're going to play him differently? That's my question to you. That's what I'm asking you.
Yes, I think the Steelers
I
are going to play.
I disagree.
But Shady,
I don't care how bad he's playing. It's still Lamar Jackson. It's still
Shady,
Lamar
you
Jackson.
keep
I don't care how
playing
bad
bad.
he's playing.
You talk about the stats, right? Or he's hurt too.
But what? Yeah, he was hurt there. That's
But
what I'm saying.
all these 8 games you just named.
Remember, he messed up his knee and he started missing games.
Okay, so I'm asking you, all these 8 games, are you talking about this performance? Or talking about because he was hurt?
He's hurt. He's been hurt there. Like that's all I'm saying. If
you
he's
out there for 8 games, I don't know how hurt you are. Like because when you
Shady,
hurt, you gonna get.
But Shady, when does Lamar have 4 carries for 10 yards, 7 carries for 11
that's
yards?
why I said
that's not Lamar.
That's why I say he's not playing well. He's not playing well. To me, he's not playing well. You want to say he's hurt? When you alter, you alter. I don't do the hurt thing. If you alter, you alter because everybody's hurt too, right? What I'm saying is, my question to you is, forget the hurt part.
Yeah.
Because me and you don't know how hurt he really is, right? His numbers is down. So I'm saying because he's having a bad rushing attempts the last couple of games. My question to you is, if you're a D coordinator, are you telling me because his numbers is down, we're gonna guard him differently?
Last thing I'll say, because I know you don't like arguing for too long. I'm not saying we're doing it because his numbers are down. I'm saying we're doing it because he's not healthy. That's why. Okay. That's why I'm saying. Not because his numbers
let me change it because you said numbers. So okay, let's move numbers. Now that he's hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. For your argument, he's hurt. Out of his last 8 games, he hasn't run the ball well. I'm asking you because he's hurt. You're telling me that the D coordinator is going to tell his defense, right?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson we're talking about.
Yeah.
He's been hurt last couple of games. He's not running the ball well. We're going to play him differently now.
Yes, I believe schematically we're going to play it differently. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Because I just think that he's such a big threat. It's hard for me to see a D coordinator saying that.
That's fair. Where you at on the Fair?
I hear you. I just think John Harbaugh, at the end of the day, Marsh has had the death being pointed at earth. He's not going with Tyler Huntley. Because the thing is, you go out there, you start Tyler Huntley over a Lamar that could have played. Lamar going to let it be known that he could have played. If Tyler Huntley goes out there and loses, you look like a jackass, and now you're probably losing your job. You just can't do that. You can't do that.
I think that's why you do it.
Yeah.
But I think you're doing it out of fear, not out of
That's
freedom
not fear.
and not out of courage.
I have to ride with the guy that I'm paying $200 million, bro. You have to.
I got a question for y'all real quick. And if y'all answered it, I've been over here dialed working. So, but I want to ask, what's worse, starting Tyler Huntley or starting Lamar and then benching him for Huntley if he's having a bad game?
Lamar won't get benched. He won't get benched. He'd only come out for being hurt. Now, I do like the question. I thought you were going to change it. What's worse, starting Tyler Huntley or going to Lamar or going to Huntley if Lamar gets hurt?
Yeah.
I think going to Huntley if Lamar gets hurt. Okay. I think if Huntley's sitting there chilling, where's this game at? Is it in Pittsburgh? Do we know? Either way, it's cold.
But I'm saying
if Huntley been here like this the whole game.
Yeah.
For a quarter and a half.
This is
Pittsburgh.
And then it's in Pittsburgh, right? Quarter and a half if Huntley's been here. And if Huntley's been eating some sunflower seeds and, hey, Lamar, I like what you saw there with Zay, da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, third quarter, hey, Lamar can't go, Huntley, you up. That is the worst case scenario.
Why is it the worst, though?
Because now Huntley got to come in the game cold out with 30 minutes left to try to figure it out, as opposed to like Huntley starting the joint.
That's his whole career's been that. He know how to roll as a backup. You know that. I'm saying you know that though. You know, like there's some quarterbacks that can't do that. But when you're a backup, you're used to that. That's your mindset. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you hoping for. You like you know what I mean? You can't because I've been there. I'm like, damn, they got me back up this dude. Okay, bet. I can't wait for him to get not hurt, but I can't wait for him to break his shoelace.
Of course.
So I think he's used to that. But my thing is though, like it's bigger than just like Lamar. It's like the team. It's the owner. It's the head coach. It's the players on defense. What message you saying? Like you about to come out here with the backup and the MVP can go?
Yeah. If Lamar can go, you have to play Lamar. Yeah.
Also,
if he can go, you have to play Lamar.
We don't know how secure John Harbaugh's job is currently. Like we think it's secure, but
they
also
love John Harbaugh.
Bro, you go out there and you start a Tyler Huntley. I look at it as if you lose the game, I want to lose the game with Lamar Jackson on the field.
But the thing is, you can't afford to lose. Period. So you really just got to play who gives you the best chance to win. Because like you can't lose. Like
And who is that?
You're more likely firing me.
Who is
for,
that
for-
for?
Hold on. One second. You're more likely firing me for putting Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry. You're more likely firing me for putting Tyler Huntley out there and losing a game than you are putting Lamar Jackson out there and losing a game.
if you lose, you're getting fired in my mind. If
Then
Harbaugh
that's
loses
just
this game,
the situation that he's in
fired.
regardless.
So now Harbaugh has to say, I got to play who's going to give me the best chance to win. Because
Lamar
of what,
Jackson.
And because of what y'all are saying, I think Harbaugh just has to start Lamar.
You have to.
I'm not convinced Lamar gives them the best chance to win because I don't think Lamar's healthy. So I'm just not convinced. But if I'm Harbaugh, I'm doing what Shady's saying. I'm doing what Care Bear's saying. Because what Acho's saying is too risky.
I just can't.
Yeah,
like,
right or
no,
wrong.
it's too risky.
It's too risky.
It's too risky. That's where it begins.
That's your star player. Like that's he runs the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he runs the community. Like he's
It is.
Lamar
And
Jackson.
also, even if Tyler Huntley comes out and wins the game, you're still stupid for starting Tyler. Like he can't. Harbaugh can't win.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even if he
now,
wins, it's
now,
like
the
never.
only way you look whatever if Lamar starts and struggles, possibility. Steelers are good. Lamar's not healthy.
Yeah.
Snoop comes in and does well.
Yeah.
Then people might say,
Oh.
hold on a second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
then
Yeah,
people
That's
might
terrible
say,
for Lamar's legacy. I hope
like,
that
if
doesn't
that-
happen.
that-
then
that-
You got
people
a
might
bench
say
him?
that.
No.
I know we
It's
got
not
super
gonna
chats.
happen.
Yeah,
got
a lot of super chats. Got a couple to catch up on. I do my best. Doughboy Mario sent a $20 super chat and said, "I'm waiting on y'all to talk about Stafford like y'all do Darnold. Y'all said the Rams were better than my Seahawks. Darnold outplayed this same Falcons team. Give Darnold his props. Shady, we demolished the Eagles. LMAO, yuck."
I mean, Darnold looked better against the Falcons than Josh Allen did. Honestly, Darnold looked better against the Falcons than Drake May even did. Drake May turned the ball over 3 times against the Falcons as well. So I don't know. It is what it is. The Falcons are just a tough team against a good AFC,
have
good
been.
MVP caliber quarterbacks.
They
man.
have been.
Dang, so there's
Yeah.
people out there that think Sam Darnold's good. Like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some guys in the back there. TRX Daily said, all this game showed me my Eagles will smack the Rams in the playoffs. They will be at home with my guy Magic City Bear.
City Bear.
You hope.
Then he
Sit
followed
home,
it
Bear.
up. Then he followed
Cancun
up
Bear.
with another super chat and said, "My fault. His new name, Dookie Bear, for this terrible tape."
Dookie Bear.
That's me.
Check back in. Hey, make sure
That's
who was that again?
That was TRX Daily.
Let's check back in. If y'all play the Rams in the playoffs, I'll bet you $100 personally right now.
Bro, hold on, time out. We ain't doing that.
Come on now.
You bet on other teams? Well, who do that?
I bet
Yo,
y'all don't win.
I watched this dude
How do
today.
I not win?
I watched Don't Know His Team Bear was cheering for the Rams. I'm thinking like, what? Like this is some cowboy goofy.
to be
how
fair,
you goofy
to be
stuff?
fair, now I don't never have Care Bears back.
What you back for?
Forget Care Bear. He did come into the Speakeasy with a Rams jersey on that one day.
Did
What
happen.
does that mean?
Bro, I got it for free.
What is
I
it?
can't show love to the people
I'm
that show love
saying
to me.
he didn't just switch up this week. He switched up a few weeks ago.
It's still,
so
it's
I didn't
still,
switch
it's
up my
still bad.
team,
It's
though.
not
Let's-
good.
it's still weak.
He rumps the Cowboys.
but it's not
How you-
as weak.
I like Matthew Stafford, bro. He from Dallas.
That is true.
That's
He's
like,
okay.
bro,
Well, you know what?
everyone- come
Where
on,
was
now.
Super Bowl? I'm just wearing that jersey. I like the player. I like him. I like him. I like the guy.
We got 50 euros from my guy
Oh,
Maxie
snap.
out
That's
in
real bread.
no, this I don't know if it's
50 euros?
You got checked.
Is it
But the Euros
March?
is real
What
bread.
color
He's
is
in
it,
Germany and he said it's 5 a.m. here in Germany.
Yeah, it's a
but
Euro.
he said, but I have to watch this show as a Niners fan. I'm not scared of these Rams. This season has been tough on Care Bear. Give this man some days off to
Yeah,
sleep.
he know he needs
Benzo Bear looking tired right now. Keep up the
tired
good
Bear.
work next year,
After the
guys.
show, I'm not coming back into the Speakeasy until next year.
Till 2026.
Sleepy Bear.
Sleepy Bear.
Carl Bear.
Where are we at?
Unflattering Truth sent a $50 super chat.
What up,
Unflattering. This was our boy that was duking it out
Yup.
in the super chat
Hey,
war. Yeah, he's
whoa,
back.
whoa.
Unflattering Truth. Yeah. He don't let nobody.
Oh, he
one up
OG.
him in the-
Yeah, he OG.
Facts. He said just lost my fantasy game by 6 points because of Stafford. I hope they come to the link so we can end their season. Mock draft bear. What rookie prospects are you hoping y'all draft since you know y'all not in the playoffs?
My
Ask
draft bear
Dak
is
how
crazy.
that weather in Cancun.
Wow. I mean, I want a DB, Mansour Delane, DB out of LSU. I like his game a lot.
What's his name? What's his name? I'll write it down for you. What's his
Mansour
name?
Delane. Yeah, you know,
Okay.
he's a solid DB out of there.
Delane, they need you, dog.
Yeah, we do.
Draft
I
pick
also,
bear.
you know, CJ Allen. I like him as a linebacker, inside linebacker. We need.
Arvell Reese?
I mean, we're not gonna get Arvell Reese. We're not drafting that high.
that
We're not
bad.
that Magic City, man. Come on now.
Magic City Bear. That's crazy.
That's cool. I got a couple more. Gambino's Nemo said Eagles fans calling Purdy a system quarterback while Jalen needs a super team to look elite. It's comedy. Receipts matter. Y'all can keep y'all Magic City quarterback.
Oh, wait, hold on. Who called him a game manager? We just gave him credit.
Well,
Elevated.
that's
We did give him
that's
credit.
been that's just the rumor. I
True,
don't
but
think
we
they were
did give- we
saying.
gave him credit.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all think if Sam Darnold was the Eagles quarterback, the record would be different right now?
We'll be losing. He loses games. Like,
That's true.
He wins 13 though.
He wins 13 though.
Do that.
His team,
With lesser teams.
His team wins that though.
Yeah, these Eagles.
Lesser teams though.
Like,
Last one I got for Shady.
Sam's
Listen, they on Shady's head. Swaggy D. Dot said if LaShawn McCoy played with Baker, Darnold, or Lawrence is what he's saying, I think, he'd be praising him. But if Hurts was not in Philly, he'd be bashing him. And if Josh Allen wasn't his teammate, he'd be bashing him too.
Say that one more time.
Yeah, baby.
One more time.
If you play with
That's a pretty good take.
Baker, yeah. If you play with Baker, Darnold, or Trevor Lawrence, you'd be praising them.
All right, stop. I'll be checking the shit out of them in a huddle.
Okay.
I will start with Beck because he's small. I'll grab him by the joint. Snap out of it.
Okay. What's he snapping out of?
You know, throwing picks, losing games.
Oh,
him.
okay, got it.
And Darnold. Oh, him, I'll grab him by the back right here. Ain't no ghost out here. It's real people, humans. Snap out of it. All right.
Wow.
So then when we,
And then Trevor Lawrence, what would you do to? Because he's a big dog. You ain't snatching him by. You ain't snatching Trevor Lawrence by his collar. And yanking him nowhere.
It depends with Trevor Lawrence, though.
Okay.
He's the type of dude where he can look awful for weeks, a year, a year and so, maybe a season or two. And then now, he can look like a top-tier quarterback. Yeah. It's awkward. I don't know how I'll act.
You might sit him down, have a professional conversation with him.
Nah. I just,
not that far.
I don't know. I might try the McDaniels thing with him, like show him some of his good tapes.
Like,
yo, dude, I like this. Trevor Lawrence. Can we get more of this?
Okay.
Right?
Because but Baker and Darnold, it's over with. You snatching him up. Got it.
Yeah. Snap out of it.
Now, the rest of his take, he said, but if Hurts was not in Philly, you'd be bashing him. And if Josh Allen wasn't your teammate, you'd be bashing him too for all these picks.
It's hard to bash. Josh is Josh is nowhere in the same class as these guys we talking about. Yeah. So I'm gonna put to the side.
Okay. Yeah.
All the guys, the Hurts, all them dudes. Josh is in the. Okay. But for Hurts, it's hard to criticize him because one thing he does, he don't lose you games. So I might want him to do more. Like, yo, you got his weapons, do more. But then his arguments only was shady. I hear you, dog. But I win though. I've only been a winner, and I won a championship.
Hey, there's another quarterback that does the same thing.
We're okay.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Winning games is something different. Like I'm not gonna hate on Sam Darnold for being on the list with winners, like 13 seasons, 13 wins a year and all that. That's cool. But the other dude I'm talking about, Jalen, he wins a championship. And he goes to Super Bowls. That's the difference. That's why
his two Super Bowl performances knock him up a notch before all the other guys.
Because otherwise, him and Jimmy Garoppolo, you got to make them the same person.
They're not.
You would have to. The Super Bowls.
I'll put it this way.
But one guy was an all-pro. Jimmy G would never do that, ever.
Yeah.
Was he a Pro Bowler? And they was giving Pro Bowls around his time.
Yeah.
He would never do them things. You see what I'm saying? So I myself can't really talk about players. You ain't even got no. Give me an alternate Pro Bowl. If that's
say a Brock Purdy makes the Super Bowl this year and then they go out there and win it. Then I think he's like. If Brock Purdy goes out there and wins the Super Bowl, so he'll have been to the Super Bowl, played really well against Patrick Mahomes, goes out there, wins another one. I think he's going to be in that same conversation for Shady with Purdy with Hurts, if not even more.
He'll be more.
Yeah,
he'll be more.
If Brock wins the Super Bowl with this team,
Brock balling though.
Oh no, Brock
it's way more. Yeah,
but Brock be balling though. See, I'm trying to be honest.
Yeah,
like the way we watched him last night. That was dog.
Yeah. Also, can I be honest?
That's special.
It's not a slight to say that Jalen Hurts has an insanely good team. Like, I don't know why Eagles fans take that as such a bro, y'all have the best team in the league by far.
When they say he's sorry though.
He's not sorry though. He's not sorry. The frustration is people I think a lot of Eagles fans like to throw him in top 10, top 5 conversations. Then he beat Burrow and then Allen and Mahomes and he's 7-0 in their last 7 games against these types of teams. And it's brother, you have a great team around you.
I'm confused. Which side are you on? Because sometimes
I've been the same.
No. Sometimes you be hating on him. We'll have the whole conversation about something else, and you'll throw a jab at Jalen, and it's I'm confused.
I think he's good. I don't think he's elite though.
No. Well, we're not talking about elite.
That's been my stance this entire time.
I mean, but
I give Jalen. When have I ever not given Jalen credit for the Super Bowl performances?
No, forget the Super Bowl
I've
stuff.
Always done that.
You gotta do that. It's like you gotta do that. That's not no pat on your back. Obviously, he did the Super Bowl. And what he did. You can't take credit for that. What I'm saying is, it's days him to throw dirt on Jalen. I'm thinking this dude's team stinks, and he's He don't be doing that.
I throw Dirk. I throw
gotta
Dirk.
call
I
call it down the middle. Yeah, you do throw some trades.
We bring the Cowboys.
We'll be here. You'll come out in left field and sneak Jalen. You will do that.
Because I'm looking at people in the chat.
I'm doing all that.
Because y'all throw Jalen Hurts in the same conversation with some of the top, maybe not you specifically. Y'all's fan base throws Jalen Hurts and name in the same conversation as some of the top quarterbacks.
Good luck
and it's
next year,
ridiculous.
Good luck next year, dude.
Come on now.
next
Bring my
year,
Cowboys up
Bear.
for no reason, man.
We did get another $50 super chat.
Talk
Talk
to
all
me.
this. Motivation 1914 said, first, I met Shady in Scottsdale, Arizona when his mom asked me to guard him at a bar. It's like
That's probably, you know, Martin, look out for me, you know what I mean? I probably was shining with diamonds.
guard him
you know,
at a
look
bar.
out for
Shady
me.
allowed me to hang with him and his brother that night. Shady, I need Stafford to get that smoke like they would if it was Hurts.
I mean, like, what you mean? We talking about him being an MVP this year. I mean, how much smoke can you get? He had a bad game. You know what? Real quick, what's his name? Let's give him 2 seconds.
That was
My man that we bonded at Scottsdale. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The problem is,
Motivation.
yo, we can sit on these chairs and you can sit at home and we can just say, oh, this and that and da-da-da-da. But the truth is, it's hard to be great the whole year.
Facts. Very true.
If you look at Stafford, he's a baller. That's what he does. So just imagine being in his shoes. He had a bad game, cool. A lot of stuff he couldn't control, but I can't give him too much smoke. It's the reason why he's 1 or 2 for the MVP.
Yeah.
That's fair. Last thing I got, TRX said that's a bet. Send a $20 super chat. And said,
That's
that's a
all
bet.
right, cool.
$100. Y'all got $100.
We be
bet.
locked
What
in.
was the bet? Just so we
If
get it on
they
record.
play the Rams in the playoffs, I'm
If the
taking the
Rams-
Rams.
I don't bet
And,
people that got their team. Like, you got to bet your team.
If the Rams and the who?
Man, you bet for other people that aren't team. I said if there's Rams and the Eagles in the playoffs,
You're
I'm taking the Rams.
Got it. Okay, TRX said he got the Eagles. $100 bet.
That's crazy.
Care Bear,
Locked
get
in.
us popping.
Look, keeping it moving forward, we got to talk about these Ravens again. They're facing off against the Steelers Sunday Night Football. It's the matchup of all matchups. AFC North champion is going to the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers versus that Derrick Henry offense. Which team are you more confident in getting it done?
Team
come
or
Sunday
quarterback?
night? We don't know if Lamar's playing, but I'll say who are you more confident in going out there and getting it done, Rodgers or Lamar?
It has to be Rodgers, right? I mean, this is a playoff game for the Ravens. Winning, you're in.
Yeah.
It's an elimination. Lamar doesn't play well in the playoffs, and this could come from Lamar's lovers and Lamar's haters. Like, objectively speaking, Lamar doesn't play well in the playoffs.
That's true.
So I think it has to be Rodgers. Like, Rodgers is the type of quarterback that even when his team has lost playoff games, the Atlanta Falcons put up, I believe it was 40-some-odd points. Like his kick returner, Brandon Bostic, he fumbles onside kicks. Like, even when Rodgers loses playoff games, he's performed well more often than not. So I don't even think it has to be Rodgers. He's healthier, he's poised, he's seasoned. This is what you got him here for. Shady? Disagree? I don't.
Man, that's not a bad take, but it's hard because we don't know if Lamar's playing or not. Who you more confident in, right? That's the question?
Yeah. Assume Lamar steps on the field.
I'm going with the Ravens.
Well,
I think just the effect of Lamar, who he is, what he can do on the field, and being a threat to run, right? You line up there and you do that RPO with Derrick Henry the way he's been playing, you know? So now you got to watch both of them. I think Lamar sat out last game for a reason, get himself healthy. And it's – I look at, like, who will be the better team? If I had to pick one team, I would go with the Ravens. They both are, like, the same to me, right? I mean, I think the defense played well last game, right?
yeah.
It's hard because they the same team. The truth is, they the same squad.
I guess I trust
It's great squad.
I trust Mike Tomlin when things are a toss up and the teams are equal and the talent is equal. I trust Mike Tomlin more.
You know what?
And so I trust Mike more, and I trust T.J. Watt to make a game-changing play.
I thought about it. Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens. I'm going with Derrick Henry. I'm going with Lamar Jackson. I'm going with that defense. You know why? Because I thought about it. The Steelers, and I said this the other day when you was praising Aaron Rodgers. The Steelers team is not that good. Got a lot of good names on defense. They play good. They play bad. They like up and down.
Yeah.
But on offense, they have nobody. Solid running game. The running game gets things popping. Okay. Aaron Rodgers is playing good, but then again, DK's not even there.
That's crazy.
So DK's not there. So
That's
now
crazy.
you got all these other receivers that nobody's worried about.
Yeah.
I played with Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller.
Yep.
Fast dude, but he's a guy that you need to be in there with other stars.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And then A-Rod ain't sitting in that pocket too long. Yo, he gets the ball out quick. everybody watched the game last week against Myles Garrett, and they kept saying, "Oh man, he's getting the ball out quick, so he don't want to get sacked. He don't want him to get the sack record." I said, "No. If you watch him, that's been him all year. He ain't trying to get hit. He's 40.
Yeah.
For real though. So it's like, how they gonna score points?
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this. Who you think needs to win this game more? And Care Bear, you take that as well.
Lamar.
Like, no. Harbaugh, Tomlin.
Or Harbaugh. Harbaugh.
Harbaugh needs to win this one more.
Yeah, Harbaugh. Like
Yeah.
I real quick. I watched Mike Tomlin have a winning season with nothing over there. Okay,
This year?
In general, his
In
whole
general, got
tenure.
it.
And I see other coaches that's supposed to be so much better, so much greater, and they have a team that might be a little bit better but similar, and they lose. No playoffs. You see where Belichick's at? Great.
Yeah.
But they don't give the same for Tomlin. I got the same team you got, man, and I'm still finding a way to get in the playoffs. That matters.
You think Harbaugh?
I'm going Harbaugh. I think, given what the expectations for the Ravens have been the past 3 seasons, and the fact you have consistently underperformed with those expectations, it's all on Harbaugh. Mike Tomlin, you can make the argument his rosters are supposed to finish around where they are, or he doesn't have the most talent. You're in the same division as the Ravens and the Bengals, who you would say offensively have way more talent than you have the past 5 years. I just think it's going to be really tough for Tomlin, regardless. Harbaugh has to win this game, though. Harbaugh has to. It is what it is.
Let me ask y'all this. After watching how that last Steelers game ended, when the Steelers could have and should have obviously beat the Cleveland Browns, Aaron Rodgers, 3 straight incompletions to end the game, there's no DK Metcalf. Who you blame this on? In the sense of, like, DK should be here.
Yeah.
DK, I'm not going to say they lost because you weren't there, but, like, you could suggest they almost lost because you weren't there. I'm thinking big picture about the Steelers at this point in time. Like, Mike Tomlin takes in these dudes who he knows are just they're just different extravagant personalities, and it ends up costing them. Whether it's Le'Veon Bell, whether it's Antonio Brown, whether it's Juju Smith randomly, he was young and immature, DK Metcalf,
Big Ben.
Like, but at least Big Ben got him a Super Bowl. I don't think AB won a Super Bowl with the Steelers.
No, he didn't.
And then obviously Le'Veon didn't, Juju obviously didn't, DK hasn't obviously yet. Like, what do you make of that, Shady? What you make of that, Care Bear? It's like, Mike Tomlin, you're making your bed. You chose DK, and you chose to pay an absorbent amount of money.
I'm blaming the NFL, though. There's no reason you're supposed to spend him for 2 games. Like, what are we doing? Because a fan, you going to take the fan's word or what he said over to your player?
Yeah.
We here for the player. So I blame the NFL for that, because if you watch the last game, bro, they throwing 3 fade balls, too.
Yeah. Like
Marquez.
Valdez-Scantling.
Come on, man, you kidding me?
I'll say this. Yes, he is making his bed. I agree, but I also think he does a great job coaching what he has. It's tough because I think from a talent evaluation standpoint, it hasn't been there. And it hasn't been there for the past decade, if we're being honest. This year also, I think the Steelers have fraud written all over them. Oh. The Steelers haven't, outside of the Patriots week 3, the Steelers have not beaten a team currently in the playoff picture. Every single win they have, none of those teams are even remotely close to the playoff picture as it stands right now. Last week, I think, was their most impressive win of the season against the Detroit Lions. Then they come out this week and they put up 6 points against the Cleveland Browns and lose. Like, they're just not that good of a team. So for me, the Steelers are the Steelers. They're going to win. They're not going to have a losing record, at least they hope this season, and they're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to lose that game every single year. This is what they have become. And it's stale. It's getting stale. It's time for Tomlin to go. Yeah. If I'm just being honest.
So then Tomlin and Harbaugh need to go in your mind.
I think both need new scenery. I don't think they're bad coaches. I think they both need new scenery. It's grown stale. With the Ravens, I think it's a little more injuries happen. Then you have Lamar being out most of the year. You haven't been able to find any sort of rhythm. The team they look like week 1 against the Bills, not anywhere near. Like, we haven't even seen anything close to that the rest of the season. I think it's time for both of them to go.
Question, Bear. I want to ask you a question though. What you like about Harbaugh as a head coach?
Actually, to be honest with you, majority of the things that I like about the Ravens are GMs focus. Like, I like what he's done acquisition wise. I would say they have an identity. They have a solid identity of being able to run the ball, being able to play good defense. They play complementary football for the past. Like, for his tenure, they really do a good job of it. But other than that,
but that matters.
Yeah, it matters.
So you like the defense and the identity?
Yeah, I like the way they play complementary football. For the past,
they're
like,
always gonna
10
have a
years.
running back.
Exactly. They're always going to have a running back.
Ray Rice,
but-
Mark
but-
Ingram, Derrick Henry.
It's a part of their identity to run the football.
That's the Ravens. I don't care what coach is for the Steelers. Trying to be physical and running the ball is what they do. Playing defense is what they do.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens, I don't care who the head coach is. We're going to play some defense and able to run the ball. Some things is not going to change.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know. I can say a lot of things about Tomlin, and not just me, but you see what the players say about him.
Yeah.
I don't know Harbaugh. I mean, I'm not dissing him because I think he's a solid coach. His resume speaks for itself,
Facts.
but nobody can really answer that question.
That's fair.
Hey, the
That's fair.
Speakeasy really worldwide, man.
What happened?
We really worldwide with it, man.
Somebody in Jamaica?
No, listen.
Somebody in Jamaica?
I don't even know what this.
That's where the
this currency
Cowboys is going. It's in Jamaica.
I don't know what the name of the currency is. I can tell you the continent that it's from, which is Australia, and
Oh, it's an
Stels-
Australian dollar. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
there we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Boom. Y'all are so much more cultured than me. I don't make money to travel the world, so I don't know these
Well, the
types of
continent's
things.
Australia. It's one country. Like it's
Yeah,
the
but-
country
Yeah,
is
that was.
Australia.
Don't worry about it.
But it could have been pesos. It could have been pounds.
pesos.
Yeah, I don't
Pesos.
know.
It's like the
Pesos.
sign-
I don't know
the
what they
sign-
have.
if it's the S with the, that's a dollar. That's
Oh,
a dollar
okay.
sign. Yeah. So
Oh, you can't read that shit then. It's $1 and
I can.
No, you can't read that. It's $1. It's worth $1.
But I'm saying
pound
like.
is a different sign like than a dollar is.
But what I'm saying
That's
is
why I
like
stay in the
different
States.
countries have different currencies.
Oh no, we got that.
Like
yeah.
they have like a Chilean.
Yeah,
He's saying there's dollar signs.
No, but
next
I'm
to it.
saying like if you're looking at it, the S with the
But what if they called it the amazing dollar?
would be
It just says
different,
$8 sign.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
They call it what? Australian dollar. Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
Australian
yeah,
dollar.
yo.
Yeah.
All right.
I know this though.
You gotta
When I
know
go
that
to
to know
Can
that.
we read the chat,
Yeah,
please?
let's
The 50
Australian dollar.
says from Stels, and it says Trey. I don't know exactly where to put Hurts, but he would be a top 5 pick for me to have a quarterback in a
man.
must-win game. He seems to just do what is needed when it's needed. He's one of the best big game players. Love the show all the way from Australia.
I love him, man. I love Australia. You know, the Crocodile Hunter is my favorite Australian.
Shout out to Steve Irwin.
Yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Oh, he did?
Shady. He's been dead
been
for
dead.
like 20 years, bro.
He's been dead.
Oh, I don't find him like that, but I like what he do. But listen, real quick.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about currency, when I go over there to DR, oh man, I be living so large.
How did we get to the
Yo,
DR?
let me
We're in
tell you.
Australia.
No, let me tell you because
I didn't know
when I
what
take
DR, man.
I always get about $2,000 and $5.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm running around with these big knots and all that. And, oh my God! And I'm throwing that thing around. They go crazy. So I don't know what the
Exchange rate.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
that.
I don't know that.
But I know when they see $5, they get crazy. In
Okay.
America, when I tip the valet $5, they look at me like I done did something wrong. Like
Yeah, that's fact.
Well, that's because you pulled up in a Bentley.
True.
$5 though.
That's because you pulled up in a Bentley.
Yeah.
Hey,
Shady.
You don't ain't getting it.
I just wonder how we get from Australia to the DR.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
I'm saying.
I don't know. Is
you
that where
gotta
you first tried
no,
Goya rice?
No, it's how
Was
you
in the DR?
Dude, every kid in the hood got Goya rice, but you and Care Bear.
Just saying, bro.
Hey, y'all tell me y'all
We was
culture.
having a worldly conversation. You brought up. I don't want to distract from the show too much, man. Yeah,
Care Bear, where we at?
Yeah,
we
no,
at, man?
we-
I like what
we
you're
got
doing,
it.
though. I like
I
what
was
you're doing.
I was looking up the currency. Yeah, like 20 Dominican or 20 US dollars is like 1,254
Come on now.
Dominican pesos.
I'm paying rent over there.
Okay. So me and wifey should take a trip over there, huh, Shady?
You and wifey,
Hey, you can do what you want.
man.
Do what you take wherever you want to take over there if you want.
DR's, yeah, there's some cool places over
Shady
there.
is
But look,
sick, man. Sick man, bro.
keeping it pushing, we got to talk about the Cleveland Browns. Tony
Did they
Rosen
fire Stefanski yet?
asked Stefanski if he wished to continue as the Browns head coach. He said, "I'm privileged to have this job." Is Kevin Stefanski the right coach for Shedeur moving forward? Because it looks like Shedeur might actually be the franchise quarterback.
I think Kevin Stefanski proved last game he was the right coach for Shedeur.
Yuck.
He did. Number one, he helped. Think about it like this. If Shedeur is struggling because of his lack of experience, that's what we all want to say, right? For those that say Shedeur is struggling. Y'all realize the scripted plays that Shedeur has run, both last week against the Steelers and against the Buffalo Bills, look excellent. Excellent. And what are the scripted plays? Shady, correct me if I'm wrong, but the scripted plays are the plays that the quarterback is most comfortable with. Call them the first 15. They're not legitimately 15 plays in order, but what they are they're the 15 plays or 10, 12, 13 plays that the quarterback, the offensive mind, are most comfortable with. Against the Buffalo Bills, Shedeur Sanders marches down the field and goes and gets 7 instantly. Against the Steelers, first drive goes down the field and gets 3. Second drive goes down the field, Harold Fannin gets 7. So if Shedeur Sanders under Kevin Stefanski is comfortable and has repetitions, we see just how good he is. And we saw it against the Buffalo Bills the first drive, and then last game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fact check me in case y'all think I'm tripping. That is to say, when Shedeur has comfort and experience in this offense, he's a really good player. I also think we've seen Kevin Stefanski do wise things and protect Shedeur from himself. After Shedeur threw that bad pick against the Pittsburgh Steelers, hey, Shedeur, we're going to reel you in and scale you back. We're only going to pass the ball 2 more times than the next 11 times, and we're going to get another win. For those that are fascinated, I'm sure y'all have heard the stat, the Steelers have lost to the Browns, I think, 5 straight times in Cleveland. Jameis Winston, I think Jacoby Brissett, Shedeur Sanders. Quarterback has been different, but who's been the same? The coach, Kevin Stefanski. So I think we're noticing just by the first 15 drives with Shedeur and Kevin Stefanski, they can win together. And Stefanski proved last game that I think he's a great thing for Shedeur.
You know,
on the field.
Bear, you're always big on the Eagles. There's a couple of games where Jalen Hurts and the Eagles have really good first half, and the second half is just like kind of
no completions. Yeah.
So for the viewers out there, this first 15 that Otto's talking about, majority of the coaches, probably all the coaches, some of their best plays be in the first 15. The defense don't know which you're going to come out in, right? And that's the way you could kind of mix it up. So the first 15 is plays that you are planning to do that they haven't seen, right? You might take plays that work well against them in week 8 or week 4, and now we're in week 17, and you run that play. But after them plays is over with, all your special plays, right? Now you got to play regular football. And that's where teams don't do well at. So Kevin Stefanski, I'm not giving him extra credit for that because a lot of coaches are really good with the first 15. The brother should be fired as soon as possible. The way they managed the quarterback room was awful, right? They started the year out with a 40-year-old starting quarterback. Then they had the kid from Kenny Pickett. Then they trade him from Philadelphia to get him. Then they trade him to Oakland Raiders. Then they get to camp and they find out that, oh, wow, my 5th rounder that I drafted is better than my 3rd rounder. But I kind of knew that because we never heard of this guy from Oregon for real in college. But now we're going to take him first. Cool. Fast forward it. Now Shedeur starts, and every game he looks like he's getting better and better. Making a lot of mistakes as a rookie, but he's still being better. The way he talks about Shedeur, I've never seen a coach talk about their quarterback in a certain way other than Sean Payton with Russell Wilson and Kevin Stefanski. The truth.
Yeah.
And imagine you see all these other coaches when they got their rookie quarterback, they hug him, they uplift him, they say great things about him in the media. He says the bare minimum about him. Everybody in the town loves him. The players love him. They doing his dance. They doing his celebration. Everybody love him. And they're excited talking about him, but you don't. I'm so over Stefanski. In the last part, I'm going to say, why are we keeping him for? Because all he does lately is lose. So, I mean, last year they drafted, top 5? This year they're going to draft another top 5. What we keeping him for? Unless we want to keep drafting top 5 draft picks and being one of the worst teams in football, why would I keep him?
Here's why. If you look at on the field, if you look at Shedeur under Stefanski, Shedeur's mistakes aren't a Stefanski issue. They're a Shedeur issue. It's not a lack of scheme. It's not a lack of anything outside of talent from the wide receiver position and a rookie being a rookie. These picks that Shedeur's throwing, it's not like we're saying what we're saying about Kevin Patullo. Why are we only running hitches on 3rd down? That's what they say about Kevin Patullo. Why are these route combinations so basic and so boring? That's what we're saying about Kevin Patullo. We're not saying that about the Browns. Shedeur's picks are just, Shedeur, what the hell are you thinking? Shedeur, it's a hook curl player and you threw the ball right to the hook curl player against the Raiders. Shedeur, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, just throw the ball to the flat. You'll have a great concept. You have a guy high load. He bit the cheese. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. So, to me, Shady, everything you're suggesting between Stefanski and Shedeur, off the field stuff, which is fair. I mean, off the field
that matters
stuff.
The most.
Of course,
we just had my man on here telling us how the Niners, they are locked in there of true bond from the players and the coaches. But let's not even worry about that part, right? You said so. We're gonna go to on the field.
On the field.
Cool. I go to on the field with you, bet. So why would I keep a coach that all he does is lose? They won 3 games last year. Barrett, what they gonna win this year? 4 games.
4. Yeah, probably.
Why you want to keep a coach like that?
The same reason you suggested we should keep Raheem Morris or Aaron Glenn. When they get a quarterback, I trust them. That's what you said yesterday. Am I correct? Am I incorrect?
Wait, hold up.
Shady said this yesterday.
I say you grow with your quarterback. Aaron Glenn is in his first season as a head coach.
Yep. And Raheem Morris.
He's never ever been here for I don't know what the hell to do. Okay. Yep. And then Morris.
Yep.
He's in his second season?
Yep.
What year are we in with Stefanski? I don't know.
Probably 6 at this point. Should be 6.
Oh, he's doubling them dudes.
Be 6.
Oh, okay.
Got a couple coach of the years and got a couple bad seasons.
And I mean, Brian Daboll, what happened to him?
He had one. But I'll say this. Here's why I would keep him, Shady. If I'm being honest, why I would keep him is this. If Shedeur is who we think Shedeur is, then let them grow together. Like,
Why I want Shedeur to loser? He's been a winner his whole life. Shedeur been a winner his whole life.
he ain't played. You said college is easy.
Shedeur has been a winner his whole life. In high school, he was a winner.
Yep.
In college, he was a winner.
Yep.
At Jackson State, he was winning.
Yep.
Colorado, he went over there.
The majority of
So
college
now I get
quarterbacks
to the
are.
the Browns, right? A losing ass coach.
Yep.
Why I want to stay with him? What he gonna teach me?
Because every single quarterback that you suggested that has gone to the Browns has fallen under that, except Stefanski's better than all of them. Brady Quinn, winner his whole life. Colt McCoy, biggest winner his whole life. Johnny Manziel, gigantic winner his whole life.
Ain't good though,
they
man.
were all better than Shedeur in college, every single one of them. Johnny Manziel, a gigantic winner his whole life. And the Browns coaches sucked. This time the Browns actually have a coach that's competent.
But see, that's my question to you though. Why you always talk about Stefanski? Wait, are y'all cool?
No, I don't know the man. Literally
No,
never
you
met
know,
him.
you know him. You know him.
never met
You talk about him all the time, and I'm like, Acho, he's a loser. All he do is lose.
Let's talk about this.
Dog. He won 3 games last year. He's gonna win 4 games this year. Why do you want to keep him? If you're the owner, you're a businessman. The dude will be losing all type money for you, and you want to keep hiring him?
Shady. The Titans haven't won nothing. They have a rookie quarterback.
He's gonna be bankrupt.
The Saints, I think, have 4 wins, 5 wins on the season. They have a rookie quarterback. The Giants, I think, have like 4 or 5 wins on the season. They have a rookie quarterback. Everybody who has a rookie quarterback ain't won nothing. None of them have won anything.
Okay, let's slow down because you're doing this thing again for the fans. You trying to manipulate them and confuse them. Okay, the Saints.
Yep.
First year head coach. Who else you said?
The Titans fired their coach mid-season.
What is he? Okay.
Hold on. Let's talk about this though. Last year, those teams had high draft picks, right? We're talking about the Saints. We're talking about the Giants. We're talking about the Titans. The Saints last year, did they have the same coaches last year?
No.
The Giants last year, did they have the same coaches last year?
Not anymore.
The Titans last year, did they have the same coaches last year?
No, sir.
They all got fired, brother. All of the coaches from last year, and I understand Kellen Moore is like young. He's doing his thing. He just got there. They're starting to turn it around. Where's the sign of improvement here? Shedeur is the brightest spot of improvement, and even then,
That's
and even
hold on.
I'm saying improvement.
Shedeur is a brightest spot of improvement.
Okay,
yeah. Hell no.
Okay, so is it Harold Fannin?
Harold Fannin looks freaking great.
Harold Fannin's been playing all season, and they are winning.
Right, good.
They are winning.
The running backs, Quinshon Judkins, before he got hurt,
I'm not saying Shedeur is the best young player they have. They didn't start, bro. They won. He's the only starting quarterback they had this year that's won 2 games.
Right, and he ain't played the whole year. That's not that I'm mad at him, Stefanski about. If you had him playing the whole year, Shedeur would be a little better right now.
That I agree with y'all on.
Experience.
I agree. Shady, I agree with him wholeheartedly.
Well, thank you.
Kevin Stefanski completely mismanaged the offseason.
Cut him.
And I think he completely mismanaged the roster construction.
And in year 5,
Give him that
after winning 3 games, you should be fired for that.
Okay, so you want to fire him and hire who? I'll wait.
Good point.
Well, no, that's not a good point. It's a good point. No.
There's a lot of coaches gonna go lose.
Oh, bro.
There's other good coaches.
Hold up. First of all,
okay,
we want winners. All right.
Okay.
He's not a winner. That's one part.
Hire who, Shady?
I just want him fired.
He gotta get fired. Yo, that's the second step. The first step needs to be firing him. The second step, and take your time with this, we need to go to winning teams. Who's been winning teams? Who's winning coaches? Let's go underneath their tree. That's what you do. That's what you do. Like, for example, you watch Ben Johnson do with the stuff he doing all that over here in Detroit. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah.
Damn. He did that with the Eagles. They won a championship. They say Jalen Hurts. Let's go talk to him. That's what happens, Acho. Talk to some of these winning coaches from these winning trees.
What do you think Ben Johnson would have done with Dylan Gabriel?
No.
Well, hold on. That's not the question.
Say the other guy.
Hold on.
The one that everybody loves.
Wait,
everybody
time out. That's not even a question,
Kids
though.
get his jersey, they cry. Go to him.
What would Ben Johnson do with Quinshon Judkins is the real question. Quinshon Judkins would be having a better season than he is right now, and there would be less on the plate for your rookie quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't fully agree because of context. You know, Quinshon didn't start the season. Remember, he's dealing with injuries, and then Quinshon's hurt now.
I don't care about that. He gonna run the ball good with anybody.
And Quinshon's run the ball well this year.
No, what I'm saying is when Ben Johnson, hold up, dude, hold up. With Ben Johnson, you see how gangster the Eagles defense look?
Yeah.
It wasn't like Ben Johnson.
Not at all.
They was doing too much different things.
Yeah,
and I'm being funny, but I'm being serious. With Ben Johnson there, he'll do a lot better with Cleveland. They'll win games.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Bears been trash.
Yeah.
They like a top team now. Like the Browns, the top team is like even crazy saying that. I can't even. I just said that.
But don't you think that's fair? I mean, if they fire Kevin Stefanski, I'm not going to cry. I am going to say it's probably a regrettable decision. I'm not going to cry about it.
You better dap me up.
Here's why: you fire him, you're hiring probably Joe Brady from the Bills, or that's probably my first potential call. Like Joe Brady from the Bills, he been there for a long time. I'm not convinced Joe Brady finna go over there and make any noise. What you finna do? You gonna hire Doug Peterson? You gonna hire Brian Daboll? Brian Daboll couldn't win with the better quarterback in Daniel Jones because Daniel Jones went to the Colts and won. Like what? So y'all just saying fire him. Shedeur, you're a businessman. If you fire your general contractor, you better have another one tucked.
He already cost me money anyway. I mean, like Acho, I could go out there and hire Cancun Bear, right?
Yeah.
And he might win me 2 games.
Clint Kubiak.
He might win me 2 games. I go hire Trey, right? He might win me 1 game. What's the difference? So take your time, because you may only win 3 games. So I'm gonna take my time. But on a serious note, there's so many other teams that we can go to. Now I have time to do it right now. We got other topics to talk about. But go to them winning teams and interview some of them office coordinators and all. Like you know how this thing works. But whatever you do, fire Kevin.
Where we at?
I hear you. Well, we got some super chats I need to hit
Talk
first. But
to me.
She's a super freak. Super freak.
I put Trey on the spot again. My fault, bro.
You did. No, it's okay. I just, be over here cooking, trying to work.
I like your desk too, though, Trey. Got
do?
a nice desk. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Black
They just
man,
called
be thankful that you have a desk.
I listen. I am. They just called it a food tray earlier. Keith and Bernie said I'm throwing him out of the MVP conversation at the end of the Yellow Bear. I think you meant to say at the end of the day, Yellow Bear, they lost to the Panthers and Falcons. Now Shady and you losing to Panthers and Falcons, but you're better than Kyle when Niners beat them. Hey, listen. Now, what we not going to do is send a $50 super chat with all this bad English. Got me up here sounding like I'm illiterate because y'all don't want to take it to... What is this? I'm going to just round it out with Bang Bang Niners gang. That's from Keith and Bernie. I don't have time to sit up here and try to decipher y'all super chats, man. If I'm sending $50, I'm going to make sure it's punctuated correctly, that it's syntaxically properly aligned. Schoolboy 609215 said Dak doesn't have a defense, no playoffs. Jalen, no defense, 23 playoffs. No weapons, 21. Jalen playoffs. He's prime Jimmy Butler, hard to rank. Regular season is just okay. But who you taking in the playoffs when everybody else is hard?
I take Jalen Hurts. I've never denied that. I don't know why y'all talk like I don't understand y'all. I've never said Dak was a good playoff performer. He sells in the playoffs.
That is true.
But you argue about Dak though,
because I think Dak is a good quarterback. But I think he needs more chances. But he does sell. I'm not here to say he doesn't sell. I've never argued that.
He always talks about the defense. He never talks about when the offense.
This year. Yeah, during the regular season, that's not the reason why we're not a playoff team.
Those games where Dak and them didn't really do good like that.
Is Dak the reason we're not a playoff team, though, Shady?
He's part of it, dude.
Come on, bro.
We don't have time to do a whole Dak conversation.
We
did get another $50 super chat from our guy, Eduardo Salinas.
Was he the one that got in the...
No, he wasn't in there. That was somebody else. Shout out to the Salinas in the back. Shady, man, you a stud, my G. I grew up watching guys like you, Adrian Peterson, Todd Gurley.
Thanks, bro.
Chris Johnson, etc. I'm 27 years old, and I feel like there's no talent like back when you were playing. Would you agree? Shout out from AZ. Love to my guy, Acho, too.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. He listen, you saying some stuff, dog. We might have to put some space in here
I
for
don't
you.
think he is.
That's
I had a tweet out today, and Shady, quick aside, I'm glad y'all here for this one.
We watching Bijan tonight.
I think we might be living in the best running back era right now.
I don't know about that.
So here's what I said.
Okay, let's go.
Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Jacobs, or just Jonathan Taylor, and I'll stop there. I don't know if you'll find another era where you can where you'll take 7 over them 7 I just hit you with.
I mean, but hold on. So the thing is, right? They're still young though. They're doing really well, but they still got. And I was telling my son be talking trash. I said, son, these guys got a long way to go though. Still though. So let's go to my era. So, you know what I will say though about them dudes though? They may be more talented. Yeah, they may be more talented because I'm looking at.
Y'all have some dogs.
Adrian Peterson. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about him or not.
Go Adrian and Derek.
Hold on.
I mean, come on, man.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
No, that's not same era.
Hold up.
Really?
Not same era.
Hold up.
Mid-2000.
AP, right? I mean, he's better than everybody we talking about. You know this.
Yeah, AP and Derek.
Okay.
Boom.
Chris Johnson, though.
No.
He's not in there at all?
Chris Johnson.
No, Chris
Jameer
John's not in there.
Jameer
Oh,
gives Chris Johnson right
Okay.
now.
He's not in there at all.
CJ,
You gotta go
he had
you
the
and
two. He had the
Marshawn.
crazy
No,
season.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to go somewhere else.
Give me my all decades, bro.
Frank Gore. It's third in rushing of all time. I don't know if that matters to anybody.
Nah, it
or
does.
not.
Stability,
The
but
third.
He was never an all-pro.
He's the
Frank
he
Gore was
sec-
never a
he
top
sec-
three back in the
He
league.
was second team All Pro, and the dude has the third most rushing yards of all time. Does that matter or that don't matter to you? Just let me know if that don't matter.
matters.
To you.
That
So
matters.
if you telling me that being third rushing of all time don't matter, then I won't talk about it. Just let me know.
No, it has to matter.
Okay, cool. So he's
Yeah,
in
he
there.
was. Second year,
He's-
second team All-Pro.
He's in there. Okay. 2-5 is in there.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. I got one now. He wasn't a big achiever, but he was nice. Jamal Charles.
Oh, yeah.
Charles
Fair.
is in there.
There.
Do
I'm with you.
Arian Foster, does he count or no?
No, he's not him. He's
Oh,
cool.
okay. But
But you see, remember what I just gave you, though.
No,
Remember what I just gave you.
No. Let me keep going.
I think this the era.
Let me keep
I'm
going.
with you, low key.
Let me keep going. Marshawn Lynch.
Yep.
Marshawn.
Is he not a? What's he about?
I gave you a McCaffrey, bro. I gave you a McCaffrey.
You got like a Matt
I gave you
Forte?
a Derek.
Clint
I
Bourne.
gave you a
But-
Saquon.
But listen, I think also like our B level running backs in my area is better than y'all B levels.
What about Josh Jacobs? Because I would say he the B levels. And I think
Josh Jacobs, who else? Josh, you can just keep going.
But Jonathan Taylor, he got to be a,
He ain't a B. He's an A.
okay. Well then,
What about
James Cook.
But see,
Too young?
You talking
When
about,
would you say this
but it's-
era
hold
started?
up, But you talking about guys, and I ain't trying to diss some dudes.
2014.
But real quick, like
You got Ezekiel Elliott in there. You got
yeah, but them dudes had small.
Alvin
they had-
Kamara.
They
You
got they got light runs though for real.
Yeah.
yeah.
Zeke
That's,
had-
like,
but
that's the running back
Zeke-
position though.
I mean,
Not if we count the OGs.
like Zeke came off the block
Bam.
going crazy,
1600 rookie.
and he calmed down quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
4 years,
Like them
yeah.
dudes that had jobs at 30.
yeah.
It's like
yeah,
33.
yeah.
You know what I mean? 32. You kind of. Who else? So who else in that joint? So right now the young boys they going good, but like they gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Like McCaffrey and Derrick Henry, they keep that thing alive right
That's
now.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just wondering, like, have we seen a year with better running back play than this one?
They
Like,
Yeah, you see
as
some
far as-
crazy
I'm saying
years,
as
bro.
far as the ones that are like alive and active.
But
like Derek is still
From a
not at his
talent
peak,
perspective,
but
Derek's
no.
still the man. No,
Derek
Derek's
is still the
still the
man.
man,
McCaffrey's still crazy enough, like at a peak. He's 100 yards away from a
he's nice.
thousand season.
Yeah,
he's at a peak.
yeah,
but
second
John, a 2,000 scrimmage yard season.
I'm gonna go with them though. I'm gonna go
He
with
never
them.
went back to back,
I'm gonna
too.
go with them boys because they special. And I know my old head's gonna hate me for this, but I would take the running backs now though, just because they are more talented. I don't know if they're better, but they're more talented. Like you talk about Gibbs, you talk about B. John.
We left out James Cook.
Them Jews is special.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think in our area, like even me, my style was unique. You know, but like, and I love my old heads, but like some of the guys, I ain't gonna say the names. I don't feel like getting into it with them, but they not as talented
Yeah.
as the running backs now. Now, only thing is they gotta keep going though. I don't know if that's gonna
that matters.
Keep, you know what I
That
mean?
matters. Durability, availability.
Guys be 2,000, 1,500, 1,600, and then you know what? They get close to 8,000, 9,000, and they fall off.
What old head is as talented as Bijan? LT? Is that like the only one?
No. I can't put them two together yet.
I said talent. I'm not talking accolades, numbers.
Oh,
Just ability.
Like just ability, just raw ability. Do you have to go all the way back to LaDainian?
Yeah, Bijan's talented. I ain't gonna lie, he's talented.
AD more talented.
Because no, he's not.
Yeah,
he
that's
can't
why he-
catch.
Yeah, no, he can't catch like that. Oh yeah, as a runner he is.
And he
but
can't
yeah.
block. Bijan does everything, dude. He does everything. He runs hard. He makes you
why I
miss.
said LT.
He
LT
cuts.
too.
Yo, today I was watching. I cut like that.
Yeah.
The way he was moving, to stop on a dime, pop. I was doing that.
Yeah.
But he's 200 and like.
25
You know what I'm
pounds,
saying?
yeah.
I'm 209 though.
Yeah.
He's special and he's strong and
And
he
you
runs
see he
hard.
didn't get caught 93 yards. Like he didn't even get caught.
Yeah, he got caught the last. He
get
ain't-
caught another one?
yeah,
I mean,
he ain't like blazing. He's
Saquon not in that
fast.
conversation?
Saquon, what you mean?
Like in talent with Bijan.
I thought he would be, but in the league, Bijan's just proven to be a better receiver, which is weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, remember, out of Penn State, we thought Saquon was finna be.
Saquon's still a good.
Saquon's still
good
nice
catching
though.
of the ball.
But I ain't gonna lie, it looked different though.
It does.
It like and I don't know if it's like something when you get older, it's like I don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
When you're younger, you doing so much, wasting energy. You know what I mean? You don't need to. Where Saquon, like you watched him last year, he out. He ain't playing.
Yeah.
He on, like, you know. So they are in the same class. Bijan's probably a little more. And then you know what's crazy? Saquon said this though. He was like, "Yo, he cuts the best of everybody. Argue with your mom. Remember he said that on the
yeah,
so.
yeah.
But John Robinson is probably the most talented running back. I said that. There's nobody that you could name playing right now as talented as he is.
Yeah.
And sometimes talent and also like resume matters. Because like Chris McCaffrey, I don't think he's as talented as Bijan, but dog. He gets busy. I catch routes. I run the ball. I'm carrying my team. Like he does everything.
Yeah.
You
might be right, Acho. That's a good take.
I'm gonna take the young boys.
That's not a bad take. I got 2 more super chats to get through. One, because our guy Supreme Trey 07 sent a $20 super chat earlier. I didn't get a chance to read it, so he doubled down and sent the same super chat as a $20 super chat.
Oh, wow.
You're a real one.
Shout out to you, Supreme.
Real one just got money.
I'm gonna go ahead and get to this. He said, "Yo, snooze you lose, bear. Them Cowgirls ain't did nothing since 1995. You can't hate on Hurts, who's a top 7, maybe top 5 quarterback. He's a winner, unlike that number 4 no name in Dallas.
I'll give you that.
And Shady,
I'll give you that.
You know it's Fly Eagles fly all day, baby. 2026 champs.
My boy.
Top 5 is so nasty.
Yo.
Top 5 is so
Listen,
nasty.
I need more chats playing with that bear name.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hey, what do you call him?
Snooze you lose, bear.
Snooze, you lose, bear.
Snooze, you
Sleepy
lose,
bear.
bear.
I can't worry about my Cowboys. I'm not going to.
Eduardo sent another $50 super chat. Said, "Nah, Acho, you tripping? I did forget. Foster, Charles. Nah, talent back then was different. Let's not start that quarterback take either. I'm with Shady.
Foster and Charles was like that. Yeah,
Foster and Charles was like that, but like
that.
guys, we didn't even name like all of the dudes.
Who else? Who else left?
Crazy, bro. Like we didn't talk about James Cook. There's other guys. Now I understand they're young, but James Cook this is his 3rd straight 1,000-yard season in 4 years.
but
and he's getting better.
He's about to go over 2,000 on purpose.
He's about to go over 2,000 on purpose as well.
I rock with.
That's crazy to do, though.
I rock with James because I think he's nice.
Yeah.
But you telling me you taking him over taking Jamar Charles?
No,
but probably
no.
Arian Foster.
Yeah, he right there with
No, he's
Arian
not.
Foster and
Shady,
Arian
come
Foster.
on, be real. Arian Foster was a product of the system.
Real quick,
Nostalgia
he was a
bias
product
is
of
a
the
thing,
system,
Let me
man.
ask you a question though.
He was a zone cut running
so
back
what's-
in that Shanahan system.
What's he?
James Cook?
Okay, so wait. What James could do better than Arian Foster?
I think.
Watch how this question goes.
Hold on.
Watch how this question goes.
I got to get vision off you. I for sure got to get vision off you. I really can't say balance because Aaron Foster's balance was crazy.
Okay, come on now.
Crazy. And let me get.
Who's hard to tackle? Who's harder to tackle?
You know what's crazy? James Cook's slippery. Think about it.
I'm done, bro. I'm cool. James is nice. I'm not hating on him. But if we
Arian
talk,
Foster harder to tackle.
if we talking about like running back attributes, come on, man.
I think Aaron
God, crazy, man.
I've seen every running back ever get busy in Arian Foster's scheme. Everyone ever. James Cook he's not a product of scheme. The Bills do not have like hey, we are a zone read team. We are a gap scheme. We are a power scheme. We are a duo scheme. Arian Foster was a one cutback. It was stretch, cut. That's it.
Yeah.
Denver Broncos, Shanahan, 1998, Terrell Davis.
There's no wrong
Mike
answer.
Chow,
He wasn't one cut.
He was a stretch cutback. Everybody's in that. Terrell Davis was a league MVP in that.
Yeah, Marco Murray led the league in
Stretch
rushing. He was a
cut.
stretch cut by. Yeah.
I just am not as impressed by stretch cutbacks, but that's just me. Like, I'm just not as.
But he make dudes miss. He stiff arm. He runs routes, catches the ball. Like we, you know.
But James Cook finna go for 2,000. That matters.
That's cool. That's hard.
That's crazy to do.
No, yeah, I've did it before. It's hard to do though.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. But what I'm saying is,
I did it before.
you telling me that when you watch both of their tapes, you tell me you gonna take him over Arian Foster? That's what I'm asking you though. I'm not talking about no stats.
That 3-year span from
With Aaron Foster?
Arian Foster was crazy.
He's crazy. He's
Brother.
crazy. James Cook is crazy right now, though.
Yeah.
Like, James Cook.
Everybody get their
James Cook is
time, bro. But
crazy
you
right now.
telling me though, like,
Yeah, no. He's right around what
They're the
Arian
same. They're
Foster.
kind of the same.
Yeah,
I'm
not-
this
but I'm
year
not
is
talking about
right
no
around what
stats.
Arian Foster's
I'm
like.
talking when you watch them
But
dudes.
Shady, that
Man.
stretch cut's just so easy, bro.
What about the other stuff he does though? I just told you breaking tackles, making guys miss, running dudes over, stiff arm them, things to the crib.
What about you?
Making
You
dudes
see what
look-
James Cook did just like against the Eagles, even.
I don't say make a lot of guys miss though. I don't.
It's just because it looks different. Like he ain't shaking nobody. James
I'm not
Cook
even
ain't
talking
breaking
about
nobody
like-
down.
yeah.
I'm
Like
just saying-
James Cook, like.
But I see a lot of
It's-
times he gets
it's-
tackled one-on-one. See, we looking at different things.
Okay.
Because I'm a running back, so I'm looking at, okay, like, little technique, how you do this, what makes you special. I see a lot of running backs in good systems with good linemen get yards.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot, but what happens when it's not there? You got to make some miss.
James Cook, Shady.
look,
James Cook
we
gets
gotta-
in and out of holes,
But
bro.
that's the thing.
He gets so skinny. Like if you're saying what makes him different, James Cook's ability to get skinny and then accelerate outside the
Yo,
hole
go-
to me.
go-
is-
go-
So
go to the
we
Bills.
got a super chat, and
got a
I
good
think it's a
super
good
Can you
one.
go to the Bills?
Yeah.
Russian.
You pull that up.
No, but yeah,
the
it's-
Bills Russian team. I'm saying like they're all
Bills-
rushers.
Oh, like all the rushers? Okay, I got
So
you.
Schoolboy sent he sent a
Yeah.
contest to your argument. He said LT, Ricky Williams, Priest Holmes, Jerome, Fred Taylor. He said Priest twice. Clint,
Holmes.
Marshall Faulk, Edrin James,
It's like the 2000
Jamal
era.
Lewis
Yeah,
was a
the
crazy
mid
era.
2000s era. That was the era
That
that I was
was a-
thinking of as being
That
competitive.
was a
2000s?
like
That was
crazy
crazy.
era.
That was crazy.
No, like no. I think
That era's
that era
better.
that era was crazy.
That era
No,
better than
that-
anybody.
Yeah, that era's better.
That era's better.
Yeah,
The dude from the Rams.
That thing's crazy. Steven Jackson.
Oh my God.
Well, the thing
That
is,
era's crazy.
also, let's be real though. You're it's easy to have that take whenever we're still in the era. In 10 years, we might be saying, bro, this era was way
That's
deeper.
why we gotta wait.
Like,
That's why
you
we
gotta wait
That's
to
why
see
I'm saying,
like how it
dudes
all
get to
ends.
7,000.
Yeah.
and then
And crash out. Yeah,
And Bijan has like 3 straight 2K all-purpose seasons. It's like, yo, like
Wait, but I think he just looked different. But hold up, real before we move on.
That was crazy.
It was
That
was
crazy.
yeah,
It was
that
one
was-
other person. Hold up. Oh, James Cook. So you said would you take him or you take Matt Forte?
I like Forte's game.
And
bro.
Forte is a lower. Because Forte's nice.
a lower
but
class
on
Aaron
a list
Foster.
of the dudes, he's like on the lower end a little bit, like B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Top of
Yeah.
the B tier.
You get what I'm saying? So what
Yeah.
I'm saying when I watch a running back, right? Because sometimes a team could be a great running team. He gonna look good. Like the backup running back for the Bills, he does all right. They can run the ball.
cool.
He's not James. He's not gonna do as much, but he's gonna run the
cool.
ball
He
well.
cool.
What I'm saying is, like last year with the Eagles, Saquon was special. But the backup, when he got in the game, he got 30, 40 yards too. He got, because the team was good, run the ball good, but when you special, you do more things. So I give James Cook that credit. What I'm saying is, though, when you look at some other running backs you talking about, you telling me you're going to take him over Matt Forte? You telling me you're going to take him over Ray Rice?
No.
You see where I'm going with this
but
thing?
that's different.
Well,
Ray Rice was tier A. Matt Forte was cool. Aaron
Forte was
Foster was
okay,
cool.
yeah.
Ray Rice was like,
Okay,
Ray Rice was a different
All
kind.
right, so hold up. So, at his best, you taking James over Morris Jones-Drew at his best?
Not, but
You see, but
yeah, I see what you're
Mark-
saying. Yeah, I see
But
what
we
you're saying.
like
All right,
this.
but
This
here's the-
is
now
James
talk-
Cook's best right now.
Yeah,
like,
you feel me? Yeah,
so like,
you
we
into
don't
that.
know. Like in retrospect, it's like damn. Like, bro.
James-
MJD at his best.
James
was
was
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
James
right.
Cook
But then
about
at
to
the
go
same
for
time,
1,700.
James
and
Cook
like
is in
500.
year 4. He's in year 4
I know,
and he's
but
on a 1,600-yard season.
But I'm
Like,
telling you, when you look at when you grading a running back, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some, for example, there's some backs I just told you that like when I watch James Cook, what I love about him is he's patient. He got great eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He has really good balance, and he knows how to get skinny through
Yes,
holes.
he can.
Right?
That's crazy, man.
But when I watch him on one-on-ones and shit and stuff like that,
Yeah.
he don't give me that. Like when you got a run play and you blocking it up, lineman, all right, y'all double team to this back, or you do this, you pull around, all right, running back, you got the safety.
Yeah.
Now sometimes he get in the hole and he'll jump cut to another hole, and the safety kind of try to get him, and he might because he's fast as hell though. But what happens when he ain't here when you there? He don't make him miss a lot.
Agreed. But let me ask, are you biased to that ability because that was your best ability?
No,
So like
that's-
you're looking like because to your point,
Not my ability.
I think what Arian Foster and Matt Forte did isn't to me more impressive than what James Cook does. Like what they do better is one-on-one open field, like they might break you down. But what they do before contact isn't nearly as impressive. You feel me? Like James Cook
and that
That
matters.
matters.
He's
Like,
got more complete skill
crazy.
sets now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I'm saying is
It's a different league, too. Yes.
Not even making you miss. I'm not even. I'm talking about like you know how to shake a dude, beat the guy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Marshawn would beat him with like a shoulder or something
Yeah.
like this.
But
Beat
just
him.
win.
I don't see him win a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't argue that.
And I can show you a lot of tape on him one-on-ones. I'm like I gotta have that.
But does he
I gotta have
win?
that.
Does he win like Le'Veon Bell wins? You know how like James Cook will win.
Come on,
off,
man.
James
Come on.
James
Le'Veon
Cook,
Bell?
how he wins, not in the same manner. James Cook will win off of I'm going to use my receiver to get in your way so that I don't have to beat you one-on-one. I'm gonna set you up
Yeah,
and
but
then
that's-
I'm gonna cut back this way, as opposed to I'm
that's-
gonna stay straight and then I'm gonna break you down.
Real quick, you taking him over Le'Veon Bell?
No, Le'Veon's 3-year run was crazy.
So
the best vision ever,
Now you threw the stats up there. The first thing I thought was his stats. I named you like 7 backs. Some was like top tier, some was in the middle, and you took all of them. You know why you're doing that? Because your eyes don't lie to you. That's why I say these stats, you can throw these stats away sometimes.
Like
Your
James
eyes-
Cook right now.
Your eyes tell you, like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Like, but John Robinson, he don't have 2,000 all-purpose.
But you could tell by looking
You
at him.
can
Yeah.
tell. He's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can you not?
Like Le'Veon Bell has not had a season yardage wise anywhere near what James Cook has done this year. But then also I think we got a $20 super chat from Eduardo Salinas. He said we talking about running backs, right? Look at the guys who look at the guys back then and who they had to go against on defense. It was way better back then. I think it was also just a running league. It was a running league compared to this is a passing league. So I think their skill sets are different.
Yup.
These guys like
defense is different too. They're
you're
smaller.
not getting drafted high as a running back nowadays if you don't have pass catching ability out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you could just be a pure runner.
Truly.
With
That's all you
yeah,
were.
yeah, exactly. So I
all you were.
think it's really different.
It's
But-
interesting.
No.
Let's keep it pushing.
Moving forward, we got to talk about Justin Herbert and the Chargers. They are going to be sitting him Sunday versus the Broncos per head coach Jim Harbaugh. With the division no longer in the possibility, they are looking forward to the playoffs. Fellas, do you guys like this move or do you guys hate this move, sitting Justin Herbert for this last game?
I understand the move. I understand the move because Justin Herbert's been playing with injury all year long, been playing tough as nails, been playing gutsy, been playing as poised as he can possibly play with a maligned O-line, wide receivers dropping balls, gaps and tight end dropping balls, turning into picks. Here is why I don't love it, even though I understand it. Scare money don't make no money, bro. They don't make no money. And if you want to go out there and play scared and go out there and say, you know what, let's just rest up, where might that land you? Like where that's my only question is like, where might that land you? And realistically speaking, you just need to make sure you get the 5 seed. Play the Steelers and play the Ravens. Because if you mess around and you get that 6 seed and you got to play the Texans or you got to play the scorching hot Jags, you probably getting bounced in the first round regardless. So play around if you want to, but like if the Chargers don't get that 5 seed, I think they're getting bounced either way. You're getting bounced by the Texans. You're getting bounced by the Jags. You're getting bounced by the Broncos. And so I don't even know if the Chargers still can get the 5. Somebody has to educate me on that. But like, I think they're getting bounced unless they get the 5.
Any of them teams?
Nah, sure as hell not beating the Texans.
What about I think they could beat the Broncos.
In Denver?
Yeah, they split this year, or was one? It was
I
two sweep?
believe.
Well, remember they haven't played yet. They haven't played
Haven't
this.
played the
they're
second
about
one,
to play
yeah.
this-
But the Broncos
they-
won the
they-
first
I think
one.
they lost the
Broncos
first
won
one.
the first one. Yeah.
Look, I actually think this is a great move. You guys don't remember, but Justin Herbert was out there like limping whenever they played the Eagles. Whenever they played the Eagles, he was unbelievably hurt. He was out there getting sacked, not really as mobile as he wanted to be. He's been hurt. He's been a little bit banged up this season. I'm okay with sitting him. And also, whenever it comes to seeding and whatnot, if you're, I understand. You want the home field advantage. You want to be able to have that seeding. I don't think these. Do you guys think the coaches are looking at it like, oh, I want this matchup rather than this matchup? Whenever it comes to like the last game of the season, I think you want seeding and you want home field advantage, but I don't think it's
But if it's out the window, yeah, I think what you're saying is right. I, as an analyst, am always like, oh, matchup.
Yeah.
But I
Coaches
think
are like, it
coaches
is
are
what
just
it
like,
is.
get healthy.
Yeah.
Get healthy. But as an analyst, you have to objectively say, if they face the Houston Texans, they are not winning. The Texans have won 9 games straight. Best defense in football. You're not winning. If you face the Jags, this Jags right now, you're probably not winning. If you face the Steelers or the Ravens, you're probably winning. So, like, to me, I just think it's risky. But would you rather have a healthier Justin Herbert and a 7 seed or a more injured Justin Herbert and a 5 seed?
give me the healthy Justin Herbert every single time. Him not healthy, it just does not look the same. I need him as healthy as possible.
I think he's really hurt though.
Yeah.
You ever watch when he runs in his left hand? He's like it stings, like it hurts. So I think he needs to rest. But I do think that coaches care who they play. They like players. Man, you ain't never scared nobody, but you like, damn, we gotta play them this week. Compared to this team, we can get them easy.
What's the current playoff picture? Let's talk. I'm glad y'all here in the chat
Yeah.
with this. Let's talk this current playoff picture. I know they can no longer obviously win the division, and they can no longer get the 1 seed.
Yeah. So as it stands right now, they're sitting in the 6th spot. A win and the Texans and the
Assume
Bills
they
lost.
lose.
Yeah.
Assume
okay.
they
if they
lose.
lose and they're falling to, and the Bills win their last matchup, they're falling to the 7th spot.
And so they're probably going to rematch the Denver Broncos because the Patriots are going to no. Patriots are going to stay. They're probably going to play the Patriots.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be the 7. Patriots are going to be the 2.
That'd be a good game though.
It actually would. Now I still like the Patriots.
Yeah.
But like it'll be
It's a close game.
So Care Bear, you co-sign it. You co-sign.
Give me a healthy Justin Herbert, and whoever you end up having to play, You're gonna go on the road anyway. You're gonna go on the road. You're gonna be in a wild card week, likely, like most likely, and it's. I mean, well, not most likely. You are, and it's tough. But I would rather have him healthy than not. To go against who? To play possibly the Texans still. I don't know if that tiebreaker is. Like, we just saw you play them. Yeah. Give me a healthy Justin Herbert, and then whoever we play, we have to go up against them anyway. I'm not in the business of being scared when it comes to playoff football.
But aren't you kind of being scared by sitting them?
No.
Or you're being smart?
I'm being smart.
But then, okay, hold on. Then where do you draw the line between smart and scared? Because oftentimes
a regular season game that has no bearing on my playoff hopes, I don't care. A playoff game, I want to come in there as strong as possible. If this was a playoff game, of course he'd be playing. If he's not 100%, cool. Not playing him is playing scared. Going out there in a playoff game and having him as healthy as possible, I think is giving your team the best shot.
Shady, let me ask you this then: do you sit all the starters? Because if you sit Herbert,
nah.
Do you sit Derwin? You sit Khalil?
Yeah, you sit the main
sit
guys.
Hampton?
You sit the main guys. Yeah, I mean the superstar dudes, you sit them. Other guys, you gotta go out there and play, man. Like, people still paying money for these tickets.
Yeah.
Y'all don't get the luxury to do that. For real. Like, you go out there and you suit your stuff up. Come on.
I guess it's just what's the point? And now let me ask you this then.
But you don't want to. I do feel like sometimes, like, you don't want to make them rusty.
Correct. Because if you don't play for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that
and
does
then
matter.
think about this for a moment. You don't play for 2 weeks, and then you got to wake up and play the Texans defense. Your offensive line for the whole first quarter is going to be trying to figure life out. You don't play for 2 weeks, then you got to mess around and play the Broncos. Say somehow, some way. I guess in theory that would be impossible. But say you got to mess around and play like an angry Patriots team. Mike Vrabel. Them hungry boys on defense. So I'm just like, Shady, isn't there, because you went on a couple Super Bowl runs. If you sit that whole last week, bro, bye weeks aren't always the best thing for you.
Yeah, that's true. That's why I said most of the players should play. But the quarterback, he's the most important. I think Justin Herbert, for him to be good, he banged up, man. He's running a lot more than he ever did, and he got a messed up hand. You got to think about that.
But realistically speaking, bro, Herbert's health isn't what's lost them the games they've lost. Gadsden dropped that pass, pick, other receiver. Like, I don't think Herbert's health isn't the reason the Chargers are in the predicament that they're in. The offensive line health is. Rashawn Slater's not coming back. Joe Alt isn't coming back. The running backs being hurt this season, that's part of it. Not having, shout out to Quentin Johnson, but like the tight ends, that's been part of it. But I don't know that Justin Herbert's health is the real reason they're in this predicament. I get it, what Harbaugh's doing. I won't knock it any further. I just think it's a little risky, given that Herbert has been the one who sold in the playoffs. To have him coming into the playoffs rusty is risky. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I don't know if he's rusty. He's gonna have to go out there and go to war anyway. You ever seen Justin Herbert fighting for a first down compared to the other quarterbacks in the AFC? It looks like a war zone out there, brother. Justin Herbert, without his starting tackles, I've been impressed with what he's done given the situation this year. Missing a Mary Hampton for 8-10 weeks of the season, ruined my fantasy season. But also, it is what it is. I get Justin Herbert healthy and then hope for the best. You're not winning the Super Bowl, so might as well just have him have a good shot. Trey, we got some.
We do.
Yeah, I don't even want to.
We have some.
I saw it's hilarious, but I hate that it's
very funny. I'm gonna read the $50.
Why begrudgingly?
No, not begrudgingly.
It's actually, you know what? It's a good thing.
It's like a backhanded compliment. Okay. I'm gonna get to it in just a second, but first I gotta shout out my dog, Unflattering Truth, sent another $50 super chat and said, Eduardo trying to outdo me, Trey. I guess he didn't get the memo. Not again. So I'm gonna give you Mel. Like how playoff teams give that. Being realistic though, what's y'all prediction on who's going to the Super Bowl? And I'm gonna remember because y'all know how bandwagon bear gets.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a great one.
It is.
Super Bowl teams?
Bandwagon bear, I like that one.
Yeah. I'm going to say Eagles, Texans.
Oh, you like the Texans for real, huh? I'm going to say Eagles, Bills.
I like that.
Yeah.
I got
Cowboys. They home.
It's gonna depend on the seeding. I think
bandwagon bear is crazy.
I'm going Rams still. It's going to be a Rams 49ers NFC Championship if the seating allows. If not, then I think it's the Eagles Rams NFC Championship.
But what seeding would allow? Because the Rams
hold on, man.
Rams are screwed right now.
Oh, the Rams are like felt, but like
Why you give us all this? Everybody gave two.
Okay, but Rams
one is Seahawks or Niners. So Rams got to be.
Oh, okay, then now I'm taking the Rams. Rams going to the Super Bowl, and I got them playing the Bills.
But here's the thing.
Not the Eagles.
Rams might have to play the Eagles in the first round.
Cool.
In Philly.
Cool.
They haven't beat us in like 2 years.
That's
know.
fine.
I don't know.
Like I said, I hope they do. I hope they play in first
They
round.
beat us this year. They beat us last year.
I hope they play in first
We played them
round.
twice last year.
I'm taking the Rams.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking the Rams with a fire lit under their ass after what happened tonight. I'm taking the Rams.
Where we at?
All type of belts over there for 2 years
All
in
right,
a
we
row.
gonna see. I'm taking the Rams.
Our guy, 214, Mr. DFW.
DFW. What up, G? What up, G? It's glad to have
What's
you.
up, homie?
1 year older, bro. Glad to have you, bro.
He actually did
Absolutely.
confirm it in this super chat though too. That he's the one that started the Bear nicknames.
He
Yeah, I
says-
remember it now. Yeah, he was right.
Look, you know when somebody got a crazy roast coming their way, they try to beat you to the punch. That's
I'm
what
not
he trying to
trying to-
do. No, it's
that's
cool.
not
It's
even
cool.
crazy.
No, it's cool.
Come on, lighten up, Bear.
Go ahead.
Light up Bear 214. Mr. DFW said, I started the Bear names. Karma Bear was the first. It feels good seeing it grow, pause. It's only fitting
Hey yo.
I end the year with your last Bear name in honor of your weight loss goals.
Oh shit.
Goodbye, Burrito Bear. Hello, Treadmill Bear.
Treadmill and Burrito Bear is crazy. Burrito Bear is so funny, bro.
Burrito Bear is
Burrito
good.
Bear is hilarious, bro.
Burrito Bear is good.
Burrito
Shout out
Bear's good.
to 214. He's on the floor right now, dog. Oh my
Oh, he's
gosh. That was a perfectly written super Shady's rolling on the floor.
Shady's
y'all.
literally rolling on the floor right now.
Oh my God.
He's literally-
214. Hey, if Tall Up 340 is in the chat, you know you are a resident comedian, but 214 just gave you a run for your money, dog.
He called him.
Burrito Bear.
Goodbye, Burrito Bear.
Hello, Treadmill Bear.
Oh shit, that was good. It's like no more Dorito Bear. It's crazy.
Why the long face? Long face
Oh,
bear?
salsa
wrong,
bear. This
bruh?
is crazy, yo. He said treadmills and push-ups.
And burritos. I like burrito bear. That's good though.
Yo, that was pretty funny though. Damn.
That was good. That was good.
Damn, BBL bear.
Yo.
Wait, what's it called when they suck it out?
BBL Bear is
Lipo
crazy.
Bear.
Lipo bear.
Lipo bear.
Oh,
Lap
man.
band bear.
Wait, did he start the bear? I thought I started the bear names.
There will be no Ozempic in the weight loss journey. No lipo,
No lipo, no Ozempic,
no
no
lap
lap
bands,
bands.
no
But
Y'all
no.
doing it tried and true.
None of that.
I'm working
Yeah.
out too though.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that was that not
That's-
funny though?
yeah, no, that was good. That was a good.
Dorito Bear is
That was
crazy.
good.
Not
I
Dorito.
can enjoy a good roast. That was good.
Burrito.
Yeah,
Burritos
Bear
and
was-
burritos.
That was
Quality
good.
Burrito
That
Bear
was
was
good.
roast.
Avocado bear.
Oh man, avocado bear. That's crazy.
All right, look, moving forward, we got to talk about some NBA basketball. Draymond Green on his
funny, though.
podcast talked about Christmas Day games and how they're kind of disappointing and can affect your mood. I'll let you guys take a listen to what he had to say.
To play on a day where everybody's watching, it's incredible. All of those things are great, but two things can be true at once. Playing on Christmas Day also fucking sucks. And the reason it sucks is, number one, what I just said, it can affect your mood. Number two, we are human beings, and just like everyone else, enjoy Christmas Day with their families. That kind of gets messed up for us in their homes or on a vacation with their families making memories. We don't get that opportunity. So I hate when people are like, oh man, it's an honor to play on Christmas Day. People should shut up. Like, no, you should shut up, because whether you played on Christmas Day or not, I don't really care of the perspective.
Fellas, how do we feel about NBA games on Christmas Day and Draymond's comments?
Draymond just sounds incredibly spoiled and out of touch. He sounds out of touch because when you sign up to be a professional athlete, you're signing up for potentially having to play on these games. When you sign up to extend with the Golden State Warriors, you know you're signing up to play on these games. Draymond, you sound out of touch because you're highly compensated. You know how many people, though they haven't worked to be in your position, would sacrifice having to work on Christmas for an $80, $90, $100 million contract? You sound out of touch. People would give up their right, left limb to make $80 million. And so while you've worked for that and you've earned that, kudos to you, it's so incredibly kind of dense to suggest, man, I don't get to open up gifts with my kids. Open them up at night. Open them up in the morning. Open them up on Christmas Eve. There are options. There are options. Like, there are ways to work around this. Every year in college, I played on Thanksgiving. Every year. And that's college. I'm not even getting paid for it at the time, by the way. Y'all just getting paid and watching. I'm not getting a dime. University of Texas, every day I played on Thanksgiving. Shady can attest to this. My tenure with the Philadelphia Eagles, believe played on Thanksgiving twice. It's dope. It's an honor. You get to play on Thanksgiving. Whole world is watching. Sure, does that mean I don't get to necessarily eat turkey and whatnot with my family? Sure, that's what it means. But I'll eat it with y'all at 11 p.m. when the flight gets back. That's what I'm going to do. It is what it is. It comes with being a high-level athlete, both collegiately and professionally. And if a college kid like myself is not going to complain about a Draymond Green, why in the hell are you, a grown man making hundreds of millions of dollars, complaining about the fact that you have to play on Christmas? It is a privilege. It is an honor. Furthermore, when do y'all want to play? Because y'all don't want to play in the All-Star game no more. Y'all don't want to play on Christmas no more. So when do you want to play, Draymond? Why don't you tell the fans when you feel like playing and they'll show up then? Because y'all don't feel like playing all 82 no more. So, like, when do you want to play? Why don't you let the fans that are spending their hard-working money to come watch you, let them know when it's convenient for you, when you're in the mood to make that $100 million that you're being paid. And then they'll show up. I just think it's out of touch. Two things are true. And he is right. Like, it is dope, and you don't get to be with your family. It is what it is. Like, Shady, the last 4 years where Shady and I were on a show together, we had to work New Year's Day. We had to work day after Christmas. Hell, I had to beg for us to pre-tape a show on Wednesday just so we could go home on Thanksgiving just to come back and work Friday, if you remember, Shady. Had to beg. And we just doing TV, not making hundreds of millions. 50,000 people are watching, and we doing that. Draymond, you have 5 million people watching. And you don't hear nobody complaining. Out of touch.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. And I love Draymond, but I think he's wrong right here. And sometimes as players, we do this, right? We get spoiled because how we living and the stuff we have. But if you told Draymond, the amazing player he was at Michigan State, say, yo, we're going to give you a chance to play in the NBA. But the only thing is, man, you can make all this money and all that, but you got to play on Christmas. You got to play on Thanksgiving. You got to play. I think he would take that. I think now that he's, arrived and made so much money and he's had so much success and his kids is getting older, he's married. Like, he think about these things. So I guess I get what he's saying. But it's a luxury to play in the pros, man. When you a kid coming up and you're like, damn, I want to play in the pros, and you get a chance to do it, you got to think about when you was that kid dreaming for that.
Yeah.
I think now he's successful. He sees it a little differently. Yeah. But this is the thing about this, though. Also, he makes about $25 million a year. Mm-hmm. And for you to have them type of big contracts to get paid, to take care of your family, to buy them gifts and all that, the TV deals, that's part of it. Hey, we're going to do a big TV deal for the NBA, but listen, dog, y'all got to play on Christmas. So it's really a win-win. I mean, I know it sucks. You want to see your kids open up their gifts, but, I got full custody of my son, right? And I remember his mom was arguing to the courts, like, well, the father, he's always traveling. He does this, he does that. My son's on the airplane. This was when my son was really young. And the judge said, well, ma'am, your son is really blessed, because a kid that's 6 years old that can travel to see the world, to do these different things, right? And maybe his dad's career is not the average stay at home, or he's this or he's that, like a typical corporate job. It's different. There's no reason to knock him because his life is a blessing, but it's different. And I look at the NBA, it's the same thing. Draymond, I get it. You want to see your kids open up their gifts. I get all that. But, dog, you are blessed. Yeah. You know what I mean? You were blessed to have the opportunity to play on Christmas. Yeah. And if you don't play on Christmas, there's no big TV money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It works hand in hand.
Can I piggyback on what you said, Shady? Because when you're in a position like Draymond, you also have the financial freedom and flexibility to make Christmas look different. I think they played in Dallas this year. Yeah. You could rent a house in Dallas. Yeah. You could call Luka, hey, is your house vacant? You could hit up Clay, hey, bruh, you know anybody got some Airbnbs? You could rent a house in Dallas. You could fly your family to Dallas, commercial if you want to save money. Obviously, you could fly in private too. And you could do Christmas in Dallas. Yeah. Like, you realize how many I've had my parents or my siblings come to LA, or have friends come to LA because, like, hey, I got to work, so let's just do it here. Yeah. When I was playing in Austin for Texas, we would do Thanksgiving in Austin. I live in Dallas. We just can't get back in time. Yeah. So my family's going to come watch this game in Austin, and we're going to do Thanksgiving in Austin.
Yeah.
Like,
but the thing is, and the last part is, like, two things can be true, though. Like now I enjoy playing on Thanksgiving, right? I mean, that's why I probably got player of the game and all that. But it was a sense of like, damn, it was an honor. You know, there's kids at home. I get to see Draymond Green, you know? And it's like, when you decide to be an NBA player, that's part of the deal that you sign up for. So, but I get Draymond because there's times I might want to. I can't do certain birthdays a certain way.
I get it.
I'm okay with him. Wait, what about when players can't see their kids be born?
Shady, I
get where he's coming from.
I understand feeling it. Yeah. It is verbalizing it that sounds radically out of touch. I hate when celebrities complain about people coming up to them. You're a celebrity. It's what comes with it. Now, can it be inconvenient at times? Yeah. Absolutely. At the airport, you might not feel like talking. At a restaurant, you might not feel like talking. Right. But simultaneously, that celebrity status allows you to go get into that restaurant without making a reservation. It allows you to cut the line. It allows you to eat for free. It allows you all of these luxuries. So while I understand feeling the feelings, it's complaining about it that just seems so whack.
But it's two things. But you can agree that some of the stuff he's saying, like, you understand what he's saying.
And even feeling it.
Yeah, so, because I've been there, like, all right, you know, you feel this and feel that. But I just think that if you had to trade it off, though, you know what? Cool. You're not going to play on Christmas.
Yep.
You know, but you're not going to get paid this much money. The conversation's over with.
1,000%.
You know what? Give me Christmas and Hanukkah. Give me all that stuff. Give me all that, and I'm going to do all of it.
Yeah.
Because for the money. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I understand what he's saying. I just don't agree with it because I know what comes with this life. I'm not gonna trade this. I'm not gonna trade this life at all.
That's my argument about it all, though, too. Like, to be honest, I understand him saying it sucks. Like, that sucks, man. You weren't able to get up whenever your daughter got up, maybe, you know, and saw them open their presents in the morning, or maybe you had to delay it and your daughter's like, oh, I'm watching all these other kids open their presents and I don't get mine. I understand that it could suck, but also at the same time, it'd be different if this was a situation where we have people having to travel out of town and work on Christmas, and they're not with their family and whatnot, and they can't afford to have their family come there. Now, the minimum salary for a rookie in the National Basketball Association is $1.1 million.
Yeah,
I could afford to fly my mom out and and have her here for Thanksgiving.
Didn't you fly your mom out for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I flew my mom out for Thanksgiving this year. It's just like, and I'm not here to say that like, oh, you should just all get your get an Airbnb and do this every single year. But like, you have especially with the Draymond Green, you have the facilities to make Christmas anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, you have that amount
of. Why'd you
bring
bring your mom out here for Thanksgiving?
Because I had to work. I was working.
No more, no less.
I was at work. It is what it is. But I bring her out here. I had my Thanksgiving out here. Like, obviously, seeing the rest of my family would have been cool. But also at the same time, I got stuff that I got to handle. It sucks, and I understand why he says it sucks. But at the same time, brother, I
got one for you.
It's a lot of complaining. You play basketball for millions of dollars. Yeah. Like, and I understand.
It ain't easy though. So
I'm not saying it's easy. It's a full-time job, and it's crazy, and it's really hard work, and very few people get to do it. Hold on. Very few people get to do it. But at the same time, you're extremely privileged for having the opportunity to do that.
And you may have earned that privilege.
Yeah, you earned that privilege.
But let's make no mistake about it.
Yeah.
We've been in situations getting to talk about sports for millions of dollars. Yeah, I've had surgery on my vocal cords.
Yeah.
That did suck. Yeah. Couldn't talk for a couple weeks. That did suck.
Yeah.
Have to drink tea every morning with honey. Sometimes it's inconvenient. We get to talk about sports for a living.
Yeah.
Like, Acho, shut up.
Yeah.
You get to talk about sports for a living. So, like, Draymond, at the end of the day, sure, basketball's tough and it's hard work and all the things. Got to the top of all the things. But you do make $100 million to play a game people play for free. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, like, just read. All I'm saying is read the room.
That's exactly
Shady's
what I
right
was
and
getting ready to
Draymond's
say.
right.
Yeah.
Like I won't, honestly, I can't even say it sucks with all due respect, because saying it sucks almost implies that it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, to say something sucks is almost implicit that, like, man, this is an unfair trade-off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't suck.
And it's just
not
I mean, you can say you don't like it. I mean, it's the same. It's like, sucks. It's like, I don't like playing on Christmas. He don't like playing on Christmas because he can't be with his family. I understand that part of it. I just think that if you had to trade, all right, you can't play on Christmas, you can't really play basketball, and you can't make the lifestyle, then I think he would look differently at it.
Correct.
So I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna totally go against it because I understand what he's saying, But I would never trade, and I know he want to trade the lifestyle he got. If he had to play on Christmas, it's part of it.
Yeah. No, I just was gonna say, I think this is
paper
a gross miscalculation of reading the room. And to the casual listener for Draymond's podcast is everyday people that go to work, they listen to podcasts in the car. He's not preaching to other players in the NBA where this argument falls on sound ears.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn, you know what, Draymond, you are right. This is people that are driving to work, working a 9 to 5, providing for their families, working holidays. Like, people work on Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, and are excited about getting time and a half payment to make $45 an hour. You're making $45 million in 2 years. You know what I mean? So he really didn't read the room. I don't have a problem with the argument at all. I have a problem with you broadcasting this argument to the public in a forum that is patronized by everyday people. You know what I mean? And so.
No, that's the thing. It's like, Trey, me and you talking about, oh, well, dang, bro, I can't believe we couldn't get these videos uploaded on Instagram. Like, the tagging wasn't working or this was down or it took way too long to edit or, brother, the turnaround just wasn't fast enough because their app is messing up. People are like, what you over there complaining for?
Bruh, literally.
I'm at work. Like, I'm at a car dealership right now.
Yeah, I'm at a car dealership.
Doing oil changes.
Bro. Yeah. I'm in manufacturing, like all types of
y'all's
stuff.
point, right? In the Nigerian household, obviously, the majority of my family, a lot of my family is in the medical field. Doctors being there
on call.
Christmas. On call.
24 hours.
And that's why, like, because I both played pro and then have now haven't, I am sober enough to realize, like, man, I worked hard to get to the league.
Yep.
Only played for 4 years, worked hard to get to the league. I was still making a couple $100,000 or several $100,000 to play a game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, Shady making 50, 60 million in his career to play a game. Worked hard as hell. Take nothing away from it.
Right.
But like that doctor that's saving lives worked kind of hard too.
Yeah.
And so
and it's not that he's wrong. It's the platform that you're pushing it out.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Because I'm not feeling this now. Now we going somewhere else with this. I'm not feeling
How?
it. Real quick.
What part we going?
You got doctors in your family and all that?
Yep.
You got any scammers? Because I know. Yeah,
Probably somewhere. I'm Nigerian.
Yeah, I know y'all be scamming.
there somewhere.
But hold up.
That's
Now,
Get honest. Accountability in the show.
No, y'all scam a lot. That's what I was asking you. I know you know what I mean? Now, I ain't feeling what y'all saying now, though.
What part?
Okay, now you just, now, Dorito, wait, what do you call him?
Burrito
Bear. He said about comparing basketball dudes to guys cleaning the cars and all that and exchanging the oil. And then you said
medical field,
doctors and all that.
Yeah,
and then did you say something else? Did you say anything about the comparing the work?
Not even comparing the work. Some messages fall on deaf ears.
I mean, some people work on holidays for $45 an hour. Yeah, that's facts.
Yo. Wait, hold up, man. See now. I should put a Draymond Green jersey on. Why are we talking about the money and all that? Why are you talking about all that? Because first of all, it is a sport. This sport is hell too, though, dog. Sure. And it's just as hard as it is for that doctor and the dude that's changing the oil and whoever you said, it's just as hard. It might not even be as hard.
Shady, that's not the point I'm making.
Because in sports, you deal with all type of mental stuff. Am I good enough? Am I not good enough? You getting your body cut up. You getting surgeries all the time. Your body all beat up. All right. And another thing is this. Yo, you really not with your family all the time either, though.
Of course. Sure.
All right. Yeah. So you missing birthday, you missing all that stuff. A lot of these dudes miss their sons and daughters' birth.
Yeah. So that's terrible.
So in the beginning of this whole conversation, I was with y'all. I want to stay there. Y'all start talking all this other stuff.
Let me see if I can bring you. Let me see if I can bring you back real quick.
Because I played and it ain't a cakewalk.
You know what makes me?
Sometimes you do everything for the city and the community and your teammates, and you know what they say? We gonna trade you. You gonna trade? Now I gotta move my family up out of here to a whole other state that I don't even know nothing about. That happens a lot.
Of course.
All right. That doctor ain't doing that though. Mr. Grant, you're happy to see. Yeah, he's been there for 50 years. He got gray hair and all that now.
Yeah.
I think that's
we don't have that
perspective,
luxury though.
But
So let's just.
but he's getting compensated for it.
That's what I'm
Very
saying.
well
You're getting
for it.
extremely
Very well.
Wait,
And not
hold
only that, answer me this, Shady.
What's
Answer
that
me
mean?
this.
What's that mean?
Shady,
We all get
Shady.
paid for something we do.
Shady, it means that dude that's working at a car dealership that's missing his family or that's working on a car, doing whatever blue collar labor that he's doing. It means that he's missing Christmas and he can't afford to have his family fly in the next day if he has the off day.
Would you rather cry in a Prius or a Wraith?
Come on,
Let
bro.
me know.
What, you a bad?
No, I'm just saying that's the conversation. Would you?
It sucks for both people.
It sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't suck. It sucks.
But the only reason I'll say like.
Would you? Are you gonna trade your dude? I respect this take from Draymond. If he says, you know what, I give up all this money to be with my family on Christmas, is he gonna say that? No, he's not. So let's just keep it moving, bro. That's crazy. That's outlandish to think that, Shady.
You a baddie?
No, that's
my girlfriend was saying that to me. Like,
it's a future line, ain't it?
I'm like, wait, what?
It's a future line, ain't it?
Yeah, for the girls, not for no dudes.
But Future said it though.
To me, it's not even about the work or who's like. I think athletes have to work extremely hard, and people are watching them. They have the public eye on them, which is why they are compensated, and they deserve to be compensated the way that they are, because we care about watching them. I mean more so. It's not about one job versus the other and how much they're worth or how much they're sacrificing. My whole thing is you be like we have people making the same sacrifices with their time, and other people can afford to make it work. Make it work on the back end. Some people can.
But to me, it absolutely is about the compensation.
It is.
Because if Draymond was playing for free, hell no.
Yeah.
It sucks.
What am I out here for?
But like the fact that you're making $100 million, that's what you're doing it for. The reason I had to play on Thanksgiving is because I went to Texas. Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
If I went to Texas UTSA, I'm not playing on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I wasn't compensated monetarily, obviously, unfortunately. NIL wasn't around then. But you were compensated in status, compensated in going to get drafted higher, compensated in it's all about compensation.
And once again, I have no problem with the complaint. It's how he feels. I'm not going to tell a man that he's wrong for feeling the way he feels. He feels that way, and he's just for feeling that way. I mean, more so, whenever you broadcast that to a public platform, sometimes it's going to fall on deaf ears. Hello? Deaf ears.
Deaf ears.
Deaf ears.
And also, if it's that big of a deal, sit out.
It's just,
Sit out. That's always an option.
Yeah.
Take that pay cut. Don't get paid that day and sit out and go be with your family.
Oh, it's that easy to do that?
Is it not?
If he wants to complain about it,
It's that easy to do that?
If it's
it's not realistic to do that. But it's also but the reason you wouldn't do that is because you understand playing on Christmas is a privilege.
Exactly.
Playing in the NBA is a privilege. Playing in the NFL, it is a privilege.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like
there's people that worked in that arena that same day.
Got paid pennies.
Got paid
to usher people to their seats.
Got paid $12 an hour.
So they can watch Draymond make $20 million this year.
25 to be exact. And let me tell you something. That's cool. They are doing that. But they ain't getting that. They ain't in the mini carts in every single play, are they?
Shady, it's basketball.
Are they?
It's basketball.
Them dudes.
It wasn't the MMA.
It's some dudes in basketball. They needs like yours.
Yeah,
they need because
never
like that. It's because they all beat up for real. A lot of them dudes that hoop, they needs be all busted.
Yeah, Kenny
They be
Smith.
busted
Kenny
up.
Smith needs
Yeah,
crazy,
Kenny
bro.
Smith.
Yeah. I hear you. It's a
He
sacrifice with your body.
Duck walk. Come on, man. I like Kenny Smith.
Hey, man, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was.
It looked like something else was happening over
North
there.
Carolina, that's my boy. But I'm saying he ain't just start walking like that because he just trying to walk different. Dude, what about guys like Greg Oldham? Got 1,300 knee injuries.
Yeah.
So would you?
Or Andrew Bynum, the one that he was acting like was Jordan, all banged and busted up.
So would you rather be the bang, busted up professional player that missed Christmas with his family, making millions of dollars a year, or would you rather be the guy that is constructing a bridge on Christmas Day and miss family with his making maybe $50 an hour?
You asking me?
I'm asking you.
So for me, when I was 4 years old, right? I knew I was going to the pros. So yes, I'm gonna play there. That's my dream.
Yeah.
There's some dudes that dream is not to be a great football player or NBA. They probably want to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
So the question is weird because I wanted to be an NFL player, but if I want to be a Lincoln lawyer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. But I'll give it to you like this.
Holla at me.
I'd rather make $100 million doing whatever it is that I'm doing.
Regardless.
And at the end of the day, Draymond's
And
making
my
money.
body can be as banged up.
For $50 million,
Money might be your thing.
Yeah.
I know some dudes that don't care about money like that. You know what? I could make $1 million, $2 million. I'm cool with all that.
Sure, but they wouldn't work on Christmas then.
You don't know what they're going to be
To
doing.
me, it's like I
You don't
said,
know what
it's
they
not
gonna
even
be
to me
doing.
about like the compensation. It's about what the compensation awards you the ability to do.
Yeah.
I
y'all
can fly
all
out
about
my
money.
family and
Oh,
whatnot.
I see. I ain't know. I thought y'all
I'm
was
not
just-
all about money.
No,
I'm all
it's
about
not
seeing
all
my
about-
It
family.
sounds all about money.
it's-
I ain't know that though.
It's not all about money.
You just told me like you a baddie. Do you want to be in a Bentley or you want
Shady.
to? That was crazy. And then you,
Shady, I have to
you
see
come
for
from a family that got doctors and scammers, and you want to do that?
Doctors and scammers is crazy.
And confused bear. You don't know who you want to be with. Is you rocking with me? You rocking with them?
I swear, I just
Cancun
give a nuanced
8.
take. It's not.
it.
It's
That's
really
all
not.
it
It's
is,
not
man.
that crazy. All right, look.
Shady's
It's
tripping.
time for us to get up out of here,
Hey,
man.
listen, hold on.
Alright,
Before we get to our last show of the new year, what's our New Year's resolution? Trey.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna get back to hooping more in 2026.
Don't get hurt, though.
Nah, because I don't make $25 million to get hurt on Christmas Day. So I'm gonna take care of my body. But yeah, I'm hooping more in 2026.
Yeah, people get hurt hooping every day too, right?
Damn.
Every day.
They don't get paid.
Listen, if
millions
y'all
of
got any
dollars
runs
for
to
it.
LA, hit me up. I'm looking for them.
Is hating part? You can't say that. Like in 2016.
No more hating. Shady, you're gonna keep hating. Let's go to
Wait,
Care Bear first.
no, I was doing. For me, I'm just saying for this in general.
Care Bear, what's your New Year's resolution?
I'm trying to drop 60 pounds 6 months. That'd be good. First 6
pounds a
months.
month?
10 pounds a month?
That's ambitious, brother.
Yeah, no. It's not that
first thing-
ambitious. You
no,
can do
that
that.
first
And
thing
no
cool.
Ozempic.
Yeah. No Ozempic, bro. No Ozempic. No surgery, none of that.
Lipo beard, I get
And
it.
honestly, hold up. Even if you do Ozempic out there, Ozempic is saving lives right now. So I don't like the negative stigma around it.
How are you dropping it?
Yeah, my
what's
nano
your
knows
game
that.
plan?
bro, we fixing the diet. We hitting that gym at least 5 days a week. We going.
Five?
Hold on, we gonna start off with 3. If I like working out,
No,
though,
don't walk it
genuinely.
back.
Funny enough,
You
I
said
just also
5.
like eating. No, I want to do 5.
I also
wanna do
like
5.
eating.
I also like eating. But yeah, no, that's what we're doing. We getting this weight right. Y'all can hold me accountable here to Speakeasy. We gonna
60
do that.
pounds in 6 months,
Yeah,
like
no.
that 2.5.
Yeah, I like you. You want to put some money on it because I like.
We can put
motivation.
bread on it. Actually, that
look,
don't influence me.
That matters. Though.
does
You
matter.
bet on stuff like that. All right, 225. What you about to do for?
I need that 800 back.
2.5 for 2026. All right, I got a couple. All right,
to me,
one
back.
is that I need to be in a serious, committed relationship by 2026. Right?
With who?
That's
the streets?
With the streets?
Oh no, streets is time to listen. When I watch my man Trey crying and all that at his wedding, I said I need to feel that type of love.
Yeah.
When I
Can we
seen
pull up that picture?
when I
please,
seen
by the way?
Trey
I got
as a grown man running around here with all these tears and all that, I'm like, what? Oh, he's at a wedding crying like that. I didn't know. I thought maybe somebody. So I need to get into that. And then I'm getting back to my playing weight. Yeah.
208.
I said my playing weight because you don't know my playing weight.
What was it?
You said
So
you said
ask
it was
me.
209
What's
earlier.
your play?
I
You
didn't
said-
tell you. I never
you
told you
did.
my playing weight.
You said 209.
That's time I played that before, but that's not my playing weight. Yeah, it's
Hey,
not my
that
playing
goal
weight.
supposed to be, dog.
No,
That
I was-
goalpost shiftier than the Shady, boy.
that's the way I
That goalpost shiftier
that's
than
the
Shady,
way
dog.
I
Wait, hold up,
That's crazy,
hold
dog.
up. So if I cut your hair tomorrow, am I a barber? What? If I cut your hair once, am I a barber?
Wait,
What's up?
wait, that's social trade.
Look at this crying ass. He
Hey,
crying.
listen.
I love you so much.
Just because you ain't
It's his
found
wedding, bro.
I don't want to leave
Just
you.
'cause you ain't-
Literally his wedding day.
You're the greatest thing ever happened to me. Dog,
all that.
give her the ring, give her a kiss, and let's keep it player.
That's crazy, Shady.
That's crazy.
I
man.
just feel like
I ain't do all that. I ain't do no ugly cry. I ain't do no ugly
he
cry.
said, the dude's like, yo, do you? He's like,
You gonna diss a man for crying on his wedding day?
That's crazy, man. If the love of your life don't bring tears in your eyes, you ain't found the love of your
yo.
life. That's
Come
why
on.
Shady ain't never cried. You ain't had nobody love you
Second
and
best
hold you
day of the
down
man
like
life,
that for
and you
real.
gonna say second best day of the man life. You gonna say he
Shady,
can't cry
is it-
during
how
it?
you know that? You been married?
No, I'm saying he said that before. It's the second
I'm
best day of his life.
saying
Behind the
you
birth of his
don't
daughter,
know
right?
that.
Is it not?
Yeah. Listen, it's 1A, it's 1A, 1B.
Yeah, right there.
So, Shady, can you not cry on your wedding day?
Hold up. So real quick, I never had that many weddings. My mom and dad been married though. So wait, do they ask you, do you want to marry her? And you say, I do, right? Ain't that how it works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say he's like,
That's crazy, Shady. That's crazy. I didn't.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
That picture was taken. Listen, social trade. I see y'all in the chat. I appreciate the love. That picture was taken when she came
She
around
was
the
walking
corner with
around.
I
her
wanna
dad
leave.
walking down the aisle, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be a Shady wedding, bro. When that pastor goes for better or for worse, and he busts out laughing, I'm gonna have to lead the wedding, bro.
Yeah.
For richer or for poor? For poor.
Shady gonna, yeah, right. Yeah, facts. Yeah, Shady gonna be on the altar like, wait, only death can do us part?
Hold on now.
Wait, is that? I can't divorce if I want to?
I thought the Dominican could do us part.
Yeah, I
promise
I went to the DR. I went to the DR and handed out $5. I thought
The light skin could do us part. I gotta die.
You said in sickness and in health. Hold on now. How sick we talking?
How thick she gotta be?
Hey, Chad,
She better be healthy.
That is listen.
pray for him because the last time brothers make jokes. I make jokes back. They ain't talked to me for 2 weeks. So I ain't going to make no more jokes.
I wasn't here for that.
I'm going to take down the chance. I'm going to take down the chance. Keep moving. What else? I saw I gave you 2.
Yeah, you gave me one. You want committed relationship?
Oh, yeah, because y'all was assuming stuff. Don't assume my weight. I'm going to tell you my playing weight. 215. That's my playing weight.
Damn.
You're giving yourself too much cushion. You're listed at 212.
He's trying to lower the goal that he has to lose.
You know what I played at?
You're listed at
I
212.
heard you say it less than 30 minutes ago.
209 earlier today when you talking
I
about
literally
Bijan.
heard you say it 30 minutes ago.
Just keep going up.
Wait, you going to show me Google?
That's what you're listed at.
Google don't even better than I know myself.
Can you NFL Combine, please? Can we
Wait,
look up?
so you want my rookie weight?
Shay, let's be ambitious. This is Speakeasy.
Dog.
Accountability.
Why would I
facts,
play?
absolutely.
Time out. Why would I play my rookie weight?
If Care Bear's dropping 60 pounds in 6 months,
Correct.
you can get down to 209.
Correct.
His listed combine weight was 5'10", 198.
Come on now.
I said
First of all,
5'10" was his weight.
I'm 6 foot. That's a lie. And
Shady, it's
198
the
pounds.
combine.
That's
the
a lie.
combine doesn't lie. This isn't like your homeboy.
When you got in them draws at the combine, they said you was 5'10".
Got in them draws is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's really what a
That is
combine like,
crazy.
though. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't see what you're saying.
Shady, you
deal with
198.
I hear you say
Time
you
out.
6 feet every
198.
day.
Wait, I just want to ask a question though. I was 20 years old though.
Yep.
I never even played at 198. But you know what?
We'll give you 208.
You know what I'm gonna do though?
We'll give you 208.
And this is what Draymond's talking about.
Oh, God.
People about to tell me how I'm about to run my life, how I'm about to run my business. I'm gonna let y'all go, man.
Womp womp. He about to get in the Bentley and drive home, brother.
Where are the tomatoes at in the chat?
I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro.
we need tomatoes.
Shady deserves some
We need
tomatoes.
tomatoes. We
How?
got a lot of laughing emojis right now.
I ain't laughing.
LaShawn McCoy, do you promise to be loyal?
I appreciate the salute, Brandon. Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, hold on. Pull up wedding vows.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay,
Let's
go.
figure out how many things would Shady veto.
All right, now hold up. Real quick,
Let's
I'll
go.
jump down.
Let's go through some
Let me
wedding.
let you down. Now,
Be a
chat.
lot.
He got one more. All right. The last one shut the lights off and everything. So
this not fair?
just walk lightly, homie.
We just said how many things you would veto.
Cause like we in the same boat for real.
Shady, can we not? Can we just
All
take
right, here we go.
Can they, hold on, can they take it full? Rome, do it to where they can take it full. Not yet, Rome, not yet.
So these are the.
Pull it up to where they can. I want the audience to.
I know one thing. That Trey was like, "Do you love her?"
I actually didn't cry during my vows at all, bro. Hold on, you know what? I got
The
it.
wedding was 2 days with this dude.
Is it?
I just give
Is
me the
it
tissue.
crazy?
Because I love her. and I
Hey, I
need
love
her.
my wife.
Does your wife watch the show?
She does occasionally when she can stay up late
Well,
enough to do
I mean,
it.
first of all, we said all good things about Trey. We said
That
how
is
much
true.
he loved her.
That is true.
He loved her so much he couldn't even talk. He was just crying.
That is
All right, here we go. Here are our wedding vows, right?
Okay. Yep. Let's
So
get
we
it.
got I take you to be my wife.
Uh-huh.
To have
There will
and to
be no
hold.
issue with that.
Yo, no
None.
issue with that.
No
Right?
issue with that.
For who?
Maybe.
For you.
Oh, it's for me?
Yes.
Yeah.
This ain't for us?
No.
We gonna go through it line by line. We finna see which you'd agree with. I take you to be my wife. Are you
Check.
cool with that?
Check, yes.
Okay. All right.
bet,
To
bet,
have
bet,
and to hold. Will you have and hold her?
What does that mean?
He'll hold her for sure.
I'm going to
He'll
have
hold
her
her.
and I'm going to do both. To her.
Okay, bet.
Okay,
Check.
okay.
We've
All
made
right,
it through
cool.
3 lines.
Yeah.
Check.
From this day forward,
Check.
okay.
Yep.
For better
Here we go.
or
Check.
for worse?
For sure.
Shady,
Okay.
let's be honest.
Come on now.
Let's talk
For
about it.
worse.
If y'all
For
know
worse.
if y'all know what I've been through at my greatest days to my worst days, that's why I'm gangster.
But
Hold
this
on,
her
but
worst.
no,
let's
her
say-
worst
Her
days.
worst, not
Yeah.
your worst.
Her worst days.
Her worst.
Come on, man. Yes. My mom and dad is married.
Been married for 30 plus
30
years.
somebody.
I met
That's
him.
big.
I met him at the
Okay.
gala. Yeah.
Incredible
Saying?
people.
That's that
Phenomenal
real
people.
love.
Yeah, that's
They
good
love the
love.
show right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm searching for a...
Okay. For richer or for poorer?
All right, hold up.
Yeah. Yes, let's be honest.
Now, who's poor?
Y'all.
Y'all get poor out of nowhere.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
He can't even fathom it.
No. It says for richer.
Yep.
Or so that means for us to get more money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, so that means
Because that's a possibility.
That's
Yep,
a possibility.
For sure. Good
and
possibility.
she can get so she can go or we can go broke.
Or go for it, yeah.
So either y'all get way richer or y'all get way
So,
poor.
let's say the affordable housing that you've been building over on the East Coast, you actually had that spearheaded by a Nigerian scammer,
Yep.
and then all of a
Got
sudden
you.
you go broke.
Achos people got you.
Achos people
not-
got
yeah,
you.
okay.
They scammed you out all your
got
money.
you.
So now what?
So now you poor. Now you are poor.
And I stay married to her?
And you gotta stay married. She want that lifestyle. You done got her accustomed to a certain
Yeah.
amount of
Now
living.
she's
You
getting
getting
your
a
stipend
stipend every
money.
month.
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
I got married the right one then. So I'm gonna say yes. Because I got married the right one.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be more her issue than my issue. I'm gonna stay with him. If he's rich now and he's broke then, it's like it's her decision to be me. Because like I ain't work for her money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Okay,
she can
good
be
point.
She can
That's a
be
good
poor.
point. Shady
Okay.
cooking right now. Shady
Okay,
cooking right
okay.
now.
In sickness and in health.
Bro, that's big, man.
Yeah.
Now unhealthy, like
2 months into her marriage.
So let's say she lose both her arms
Both
and
her-
can't
yeah,
wipe
both-
her ass no
yeah,
more. You
yeah.
gotta wipe her
Both
butt for her
legs,
every time.
Both legs, both arms.
Wait.
gone.
All right, one more question.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
She over there.
2 more questions. First of all, so let's say she's unhealthy. She gets unhealthy and she blows up like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's
That's sickness
You
and
gotta
health.
stay with her.
Hell.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question.
Yeah.
So that's that point. Let's say that she drinks this magical juice, and now some of her body parts ain't working like it used to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's in
like
sickness and in
something-
health.
Like
That's
some
sickness
things
and health.
don't
For worse.
they don't work the same, don't feel the same.
Where you going
Yeah.
with this?
I gotta stay with her after that.
Yeah.
Made a vow.
So are you agreeing? No.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay. We
Draw
can't.
the line
We
there.
haven't.
That's where
we
he
haven't
walks
made it
out.
yet.
She
Okay,
gets
that's where it
she
drops out.
gets
We made it far.
300
made it.
pounds.
We actually made
That's
it.
low key for
We
better
made
or for
it.
worse.
She
Yeah.
eating, she's depressed and start eating all this food and she's like 300 pounds now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because y'all got poor.
No. She depressed. Like that's part of human
So
emotion.
you leaving her? Yeah. See, that's why you
Okay.
never
Keep
gonna
going,
cry.
keep going.
Nobody gonna cry over you.
To love and to cherish. I think. I
that's
think
easy.
you'll do
Till
that.
death
All
do
right.
that.
And then till death do you part. It's a
Yeah.
holy vow, by the way. So
let's say-
y'all are. Go ahead.
No,
sorry.
you got it. Go
You,
ahead.
no, you the married one. Go ahead.
Yeah, you the one that cry. You the one that cry.
So I was gonna say, like, you know, times get hard. Like you got all these women that's like just throwing themselves at you still.
Man, you know
and-
that's my whole life. Go ahead.
and
keep going.
she got all these men that's throwing themselves at her, and
Most of my girls do that. A lot of guys like my girls.
Yeah, and so she start entertaining them a little
Oh,
bit.
like cheating.
She start entertaining them a little
Oh,
bit.
wow. Only one person can cheat in this relationship, baby. Are you crazy?
What person?
What?
She start entertaining them a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah. I mean, nothing to talk about. I ain't be mad at her. Just give her walking papers.
Oh wow. Even
So
the
then-
marriage.
so then you not with her till death do you
so
part.
not
Okay.
till death do you part.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Were you staying for your cheat?
I'm saying so.
That's oh no, you go
That ain't
track me
even
down.
That ain't even a conversation, though. You cheat? I'm gonna be crying like you was crying. Probably not. I'm joking. I'll never cry like that. But, no.
For the record, only one tear dropped during my wedding. It just
That
is
ain't
that.
true.
You just had one thug tear.
that
just
ain't
One
true.
thug tear just came right
It's
down
like you
the
was getting
mid-
tattoos,
It's on
bro.
video.
Come on, man.
I don't know about that one.
I
Trey.
don't know about. Hold on, Care Bear. I just sent you a much more close up.
Yeah, I
of
got
social Trey.
Hey,
Wait, if you get married and your girl cheat, you staying with her? You talking to her?
brothers,
I just think it's easy to say that you gonna do it
brothers.
if you got kids.
Can we not do this?
We
We have to.
We don't have to do this.
We legitimately have
We're
to.
getting ready to go into 2026.
He not-
in a
he
couple
like he
weeks.
13
legitimately
crying.
have to.
I want my PlayStation back.
No, that's,
Like
Guys, we don't have to.
this is more than one.
I want my PlayStation
That's more-
tomorrow.
That's more than one.
that's tough
kid.
though. Yeah, if we really get in there.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
you're crying.
Zoom
So you telling me
Oh,
out of the
shit.
water on both sides, only one of
One
them fell.
drop.
Only the right eye. Look how much
But the
how much
suit was
more
popping though.
well-done
Your
it
suit
is.
was clean though.
Oh,
You
thank
look.
you.
I ain't gonna lie. You look sharp, homie.
Trey, that
Thank you.
left.
Balls
Look
sharp, brother.
look at how much water's building in that.
Yeah,
left
that's
eye.
a lot of
Yeah, that's
saline
tough,
in that right eye.
I love you.
And it got. This is crazy.
Can you marry me?
This is crazy. I can't wait till my wife sees it. She's gonna have a lot of things to say to y'all.
Who
And,
cried more though? Keep it real.
I'm with you. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
He cried more than his. I'm done
No,
with
I
it.
didn't.
You cried
Did she
more than your
cry?
wife.
Did she cry?
No. Oh, Trey, no. No.
Time out. Time
No.
out. Time out.
Trey.
Time out.
She don't want to ruin the makeup.
Time out. Let me speak,
Yo.
brothers. Can I
Trey.
speak?
Yo.
Can I speak? I'm a gentleman. I am a gentleman.
Okay.
I didn't let
okay,
her
gentlemen.
cry. If y'all go watch the video, go to Instagram, Trey White. It's easy.
Oh,
if you watch
brother.
the video, you see me dab them tears before they even get a chance to fall off her
This
face.
guy
Because I'm a real gentleman.
stinks.
I'm a real gentleman.
Trey,
I didn't let her cry.
she should have been crying when she started walking down the aisle.
Man, she
Now
man,
you a gentleman.
The moment she started
Okay,
walking down the
gentlemen.
aisle.
she got makeup to consider. Listen, it's just
So she considered makeup over
it's
you?
Just, huh?
She considered her makeup over you?
Listen, man.
Trey.
I love the marriage
Make you
though.
log in.
Can't look at it. But yeah.
Trey.
Make you log in. But all you need to know is just be a gentleman. It's okay to cry, men.
Man,
Wait. You outcried your wife?
I
though?
didn't. Because I had to dab her face a couple times. I just had that one thug tear roll down my cheek.
Yeah. I'm laughing. I'm gonna be
I'm gonna be crying. For sure.
I'm gonna be bad.
Crybaby Bear is gonna be
Cry baby bear.
Yo.
Cry
He
baby
gonna be
bear.
crying though. Like for real.
I asked the chat, is it crazy for a man to cry at his wedding? 79% said no, it's not.
Yeah, that's not crazy,
So forget
man.
you, Shady.
It's not crazy.
I got some super chats if we
The
want to.
21% not married, bro.
But here's my thing.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
If she didn't cry, we have a problem.
She cried.
I'm looking at a picture of y'all. Her eyes don't look like they've.
Yours
Yeah.
don't look a little puffy.
That's after we.
Hold on, send me that one. Send me that one.
It's about to be bad for you.
she look
Trey.
normal. She look
Trey
normal.
is my dog.
Why are we doing?
But this is about to be bad
Hey, yo,
for Trey.
y'all look good together, though.
Thank you,
I
brother.
like that
Now,
combination.
you did
thank
post
you,
this
brother.
picture to the public, but on the Speakeasy, we do ask for permission.
Oh,
are we allowed to show? Okay.
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
beautiful,
Yeah, she,
beautiful.
yeah. Look at my gorgeous wife.
Oh, man, Trey, you look like you was balling,
Trey,
brother.
you
I'm
look
sorry.
like you were balling.
Dog.
Trey,
Dog, nah, I'm
you
not gonna lie,
literally,
Trey, dog.
you
this
literally
is,
like
this
that.
is crazy, brother.
Look at this.
Trey,
He's
she didn't
red.
cry at all.
What?
Her eyes don't have any bloodshotness
Trey.
at all, and you look like
Trey,
you've been
your
booing
eyes,
for
bro.
days.
Those are tired
What,
eyes.
you lost
brother.
the Super Bowl?
Tired eyes.
You lost the Super Bowl or something like that?
That looks
Worse
like
than
me
that.
after the Cowboys lost, bro. That's yeah.
Bro, what
Trey,
you fought?
this looks
With
bad
the
for
eyes,
you.
with
You
the eyes
bro.
fought
alone.
AJ,
Listen,
Anthony
man.
Joshua?
Tears of joy, man. You know I'm here
This
for you.
looks
Listen,
bad for you.
At the end of the
brother.
day, I got a baddie
you do.
for the
Talk to
rest
him.
of my life,
Talk to
Happy
him.
for you.
and I love her, and she loves me.
Hey,
But she
round of
didn't cry.
applause. Come on now.
She
Come
cried.
on now.
Hold on.
Come on now.
True.
She didn't
But
cry.
she
that.
didn't love him enough to cry for him, and that does matter.
Whoa,
That
I'm not gonna
matters,
say
though, bro.
That
I'm not
matters.
gonna say that.
That's
Hold on.
crazy.
Hold on. Hold on.
That's
I'm not
crazy.
saying, Nacho,
Hold
you
on.
not gonna tell this man that his wife don't love him enough.
He
didn't say that.
You can't say that.
He didn't say
That's
that.
a foul.
You didn't listen.
That's
you
a-
didn't
you
listen.
deserve
didn't
a drink
listen.
for that.
You didn't listen.
Listen, Bear.
I said this.
Come on,
Social
man.
Trey, why did you cry at your wedding?
Because she looked so beautiful and stunning.
Yep. But it wasn't aesthetics that made you cry.
And I knew that for the rest of my life, I had my ace Boone
Yeah.
coon
So
about
that's why
to
you
commit
cried.
herself to me.
Okay.
Yep.
So he cried because he knew the level of commitment he had to this person. So then if she didn't cry, what's that say?
No.
no, man.
Because as good as I look standing up at that altar,
Yes, sir.
I wasn't drop dead gorgeous.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know where he going with this.
I don't know where he's going.
It's getting
So,
late, and you just
so what
talking
I'm
now.
saying is she looked so amazing.
That made you cry.
I was just so overcome with emotion
Okay.
that tears. Maybe I could have farted. Maybe I could have snotted. Maybe I could have like burped.
He losing it now.
But
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but but
He's going
but
off
the
the
but
rails.
the but the emote that surfaced
y'all
was
friends, bro.
tears.
Y'all are awful friends.
The jury's like,
Putting
what
this
the
man
fuck? They
in
like
the-
the jury's like, they write that bullshit down like what? Yeah, he going to jail forever for that bull. What are you talking about? You need to fire your lawyer. What are you talking about?
Listen, man.
Look, bro.
But y'all look, y'all.
Bro,
y'all
you can cry at
They
your
do
wedding,
look good.
Thank you. You can.
Yeah, you have to cry at your wedding.
You have to.
I
Jay,
think you
you're crying at
absolutely
your
have to
wedding.
cry
Can
at
we
your
just
wedding.
can we establish
There's
that
one
before we
person
move
in the entire world that you should be vulnerable enough to cry with, bro. It should be your mom. It should be your wife.
on? I
agree.
You got to cry at
Yeah.
your wedding.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You have to.
Did your dad let you cry as a kid?
My dad
No,
did
not
not
as
let
a
me
kid.
cry.
Exactly.
My dad
Yeah,
did
but
let
you're
me
grown
But that's what he
now.
said though.
Oh,
He-
so you
now
grown
grown.
now? Y'all grown? You won't cry?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's maturity.
Crying
That's
ass.
After
gross.
these tears.
All right, man. Well, y'all listen. Y'all need to huddle up together and have a kumbaya outside, crying with each other, hugging each other.
Nah.
I'm going home.
Shady just not crying at his wedding because he know it don't mean loyalty for him. That's what
He's saying I'm about to cry in the chat right.
Look, we appreciate all of your tears. We appreciate all of your laughs. We appreciate
Oh
every
my
single
God.
one of you guys that have made this year special for
Real
us
talk, though.
here in the
Real
Speakeasy.
Yeah,
We're
facts.
going to be
Facts.
back
It's been
next
man.
year. I believe January 3rd, January 2nd, one of
We're
those
gonna be back
days.
on Saturday. It's
Saturday,
Thursday.
I think, yeah, the 3rd.
Hold on,
Look,
let me say something. Let me
Go
say
ahead,
something.
go
Let me
ahead.
Say it.
something.
Yeah, lock in. Yeah. Lock
Kill
in.
the music real quick, young Ethan. Kill the music real quick. This was a hard year. Occupationally.
Especially,
yeah.
It was a hard year.
Boy, you ain't
Y'all
never
do
lied.
realize we all live in LA.
Yeah.
Year was tried by fire. Literally.
January. Yeah.
Started out in January with fires out here.
Yep.
Your boy got fired. Tried by fire this year. And when we came out on top,
Yeah.
January, I think 7th, fires hit LA.
Yep.
July 14th, got fired.
Yeah.
And here we are in the Speakeasy with my dog to my right, 2-5, my dog to my left, Social Trey, my dog behind the bar, Care Bear. Y'all watching, I think still
Facts.
4,000 or something in the chat.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
so this was a difficult year. And the fact that y'all showing up for us every single night, we ha-ha, we kiki, I don't take that for granted. 8,000 last night was watching, fifth highest watch show, 11,000 2 weeks ago. Like, so before all the ha-has and kikis and all that stuff, rock with us in the new year. We appreciate you. Keep spending y'all's nights with us. We're going to keep supplying laughs. We're going to keep being in the studio because we don't just do shows from our houses. We're going to keep being in studios. And I appreciate y'all for real because, like, this year, bruh, not everybody would have made it. No. And a lot of the other people who shows, real talk, though. Other people whose shows got canceled, I don't know what they doing.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Sometimes, and I'm not even being funny, I'm being serious.
You gonna start crying.
Here we go.
Oh, no, I ain't like y'all too. I ain't doing crying. But there's sometimes I be having a good time, enjoying my life. And I got to get back here for the show. And I say, you know what? I can't let my dog down. Because you looked out for me in a lot of different ways.
That's real.
So I was like, damn, let me get my ass on this flight. But it be close, though. You know what I mean? And before I leave, on the funny tip, because you on the polls and all that, put a poll up and go on order who's going to cry first. Oh, I guess you can't be because you already did that. Out of us three, because they know I ain't doing no crying, though. I stand firm, solid. You know what I mean? Cry Bear is gonna cry his ass out. Anto,
I'll be crying.
Yeah.
yes, you do be crying.
I'm gonna let the thug tears go.
and you get emotional quick.
Yeah, I get emotional. I'll be crying.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it at all.
Yo, one
actually,
day
no.
we was at our other job. I said,
Shady, you go to-
I said, Anto, snap out of it. Let's get the money.
Shady, you go to therapy every week.
That don't make me a crybaby.
You sit with a grown adult and talk about your feelings for an hour.
Yeah. And that's healthy.
commendable.
That's a
That's
healthy
healthy.
expression for
Ain't
you.
no crying in there.
But if it was, it wouldn't be wrong. Nothing
Wouldn't be
wrong
an
with
issue.
it.
Yeah.
I just, you know what it is? I've cried for other stuff. You know, like deaths.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. All this crying about because you love.
Have you ever cried over losing a chick?
Come on, y'all know. Come on, man.
You ever cried over football?
I didn't jump off the porch
Ooh,
late.
That's a good question.
You hear me? I didn't jump off the porch late.
Yeah.
Have you cried about football?
Probably.
That's
When
weak.
you retire, you ain't cry?
Boo, you cried over a game. Boo,
You cried
that's
over a
weak.
game.
That's weak.
cried
Boo,
over a
tomatoes.
game.
Tomatoes, you cried over
cried
a game.
over a game.
Did you
Play
lose
with
the
a
Super
ball.
Bowl?
Well, I broke my.
Did you lose the Super
I
Bowl?
broke my ankle.
Yeah.
But did you lose the Super Bowl?
That's
what you asked me. That's what
You
you
made
asked me.
$18
But
million
did you lose the
to
Super
do it.
Bowl?
Time out. Time out.
I married the love of my life and cried. You broke your ankle. Ooh, it's gonna heal in 8
no.
weeks. Oh man, I cried. I broke my ankle.
And this is when I learned I'm hanging out with Drake and Josh.
Ethan, do your
We're going to see you guys next year, somewhere around, I think, January 3rd. You know the time, 11:15 p.m. Eastern, 10:15 p.m. Central, 8:15 p.m. Pacific in the Speakeasy. We do not respect Mountain
don't
Time
respect
in
Mountain
2025, and in 2026,
Are we going
will
to?
not
We might.
respect
We
Mountain
might.
Time either.
We might.
Let's leave it open.
Leave it open.
for
Leave it
discussion.
open. Leave it open.
All right, we'll see. Maybe,
Okay.
hey, I'm not going to lie. I'm only doing 3 time zones. One is getting dropped. Either we add Hawaii and you know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay.
It's
All right.
going to
That's
be
fair.
something like maybe we add
That's
Europe.
fair.
I don't know. The European Standard
Now
Time. We'll
it's
see.
11 o'clock.
We'll see what happens.
So all this love and all that crap.
Yeah.
It's 11 o'clock, dog.
it's time to get up out of here.
It's been time
It's time to get up out of here.
Shady,
Look,
you literally just said I don't want to leave.
You're killing me,
Brother
dog.
Sean
That's
Shady
crazy,
McCoy,
man. Emmanuel
Social
Intro
Trey out, man.
and Social Trey. New year, new bear. Make some noise, everyone in the back.
Shout out to the guys in the
Appreciate you guys for making
Give us some
2025
cheers in the back.
special.
Show
We'll
on
see you guys
Marino
next
Bear.
year here on
Treadmill
Speakeasy.
Bear.